Touhy and Cheryl Touhy.
Yeah, that's just too much Touhy, isn't it?
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger, ready to move out.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Life's not short, don't get your money's worth. Show. You gotta see the show. It's a rock and roll. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll.
Welcome to Touhyville for the 25th day of September 2025. Happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome into the amusement park for your mind, the carnival for your cranium, the holiday for your head. I would be your host, Steve Touhy. Joining me for all the fun, Cheryl Touhy. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Good.
You're getting better and better as the week goes on, yeah?
I am.
Yep. Well, that's good because we're out and about today.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Shorty's Rensselaer Marathon Customer Appreciation Day.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna have a lot of fun out there. We'll be out there broadcasting from noon till 2. Come on by, say hello.
Right, if you're working,
yeah,
this is your lunch break,
lunchtime.
kids.
Come on by. He's gonna be cooking. He'll have a cookout. Spin the Hoosier lottery wheel.
I thought you were going to say spin the bottle.
No, spin the Hoosier lottery
Is that
wheel.
a thing anymore?
I don't know if it is like for younger folks. And we don't get invited to those parties where you throw your keys in the fishbowl or anything. So
Do you remember who your first kiss was?
Yeah, I mean like kiss or like little peck.
Kiss, like as in kids, like your first kiss. Like, I mean, I'm not talking about like from an aunt on your cheek.
No. Okay, I'm saying like, because like in second grade, like I went up and kissed April Hall and just went, like I wanted her to be my girlfriend. Like I
on
didn't
the
know
cheek,
what
on
I
the
was
lips,
doing.
or what?
I think on the cheek. I
Okay.
don't. I was 7. I don't even remember.
All right.
But I know that I never went through a time where I was like, ew, girls have cooties. Like, I had a crush on my kindergarten teacher. Like, and I don't remember this, but my mom tells me the story that I came home from school when my sister was in preschool. So she's 2 years younger than me. And I said, you need to put ribbons in her hair because that's what April does, and that's pretty. Like telling my mom, like that's what she should do,
right,
like for my sister.
Kim.
Yeah. So
now, was Kim a cutesy wootsy, or was she a tomboy?
No.
She was cute.
Like early.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Got it.
So like, is that what you mean by kiss? Like just little, like, or like full
I don't
on
know.
kiss?
I meant like one where you,
like that was more like junior high. It was like
okay,
like a real like kiss.
Junior high.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So what say you?
I remember like being so nervous. I had no idea it was coming. Howie Pearlstein in his basement. We were studying for some project or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to say I freaked.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I had done something wrong. And yeah.
So what age?
I mean, I liked it. It wasn't bad. I just came out of nowhere and I was scared.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What age was this?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I didn't drive. I know that. Probably freshman in high school.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we had more dating in school. Like my first girlfriend was probably 4th, 5th grade. And all that meant was that when we went to roller skating at school,
you held hands.
Yeah, during couples only.
Yep.
We held hands and Skated
Yeah.
around the circle.
Yes.
That's all it meant. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So there was really nothing to it. You just passed the note, want to be my girlfriend, circle yes or no. You know,
Right.
like, you know,
But then
yeah.
you had sweaty palms during that, like
Mhm.
the skating.
Of course.
That I remember.
Of course. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Yep.
so yeah. So that was, you know,
Yeah.
but probably
Wild.
junior high was like real kiss, you know. Today is If You See Something, Say Something Awareness Day.
Okay.
Binge Day. Now, I wonder if that came about before television. Like is it like binge on something like
I would
like a
think it was
food or
streaming. No.
so? Well, that's what I'm wondering. Are they talking about?
Could you binge anything else? I guess.
Well, I mean,
through
binge used to
VH.
mean like you would binge on like popcorn or you binge on chips or like you would like.
Right. Not on TV shows, though, I don't think. Right.
That's what I'm saying. So binge day, I didn't know if they meant TV shows or if this was before then, like talking like food, but they are
Mhm.
talking about TV shows. So
Okay.
so today's a day. If you had to pick a show, like you're only going to get to watch this one show this weekend, what show would you binge?
Morning show.
Really? You like
in-
it that much?
I want to be on their set. I want them to call for extras or see me and say you could be in the background.
Really?
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, I just love the situations the characters are put in,
Mm-hmm.
and I love that they're fighting for women's empowerment even when they don't know they are.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And what that means in different scenarios,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Wow. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I love that show.
Yeah.
I love that show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can't get enough of it.
Wow.
The other
now,
show,
have you rewatched? Like, does it like?
does it hold up?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
so
I think it does.
Yeah.
But the only other show that I would say was oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm looking right at it.
Hmm.
It's the Jesus show on Angel
Oh my goodness.
The Chosen.
The
Thank
Chosen.
you.
I was like,
Whee!
the Apostles? No.
No, I was like,
going through
yeah.
all of them in my head. I'm going, the Apostles? No.
Yep.
The word? No.
Yeah.
I knew it was one word. Like, you know.
I love The Chosen. I can't get enough of
Really?
The Chosen.
All right.
And a part of me, it's weird. You know how there's fantasy land? Like when you watch something, you put yourself there.
Mm-hmm.
Throughout The Chosen, I'm like, what would Cheryl have done?
Hmm.
What would I have done? Would I have been good? Would I have been stupid? Would I have asked him a million questions? Would I have annoyed him to no end? What would my personality traits do to a relationship with Christ back then if I was one of the 12?
And isn't that part of, I mean, I haven't watched, but isn't that part of what The Chosen is that they do kind of ask questions, like that it's a little more what we would think might be realistic, like, you know, like, yeah,
yes,
like, you know,
yes.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, like everybody got in an uproar. So like there's several times during The Chosen when you watch it that if you're watching you watch it and then if you go on social media you'll see some things, you know,
That people get upset
that
by the
people
show.
get upset or technicalities or they get upset, they get mad, glad, sad, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And people got massively upset that when Jesus was writing Sermon on the Mount,
Mm-hmm.
he supposedly in the Chosen scenario,
Right.
again, they're not like saying, they're saying we don't know. We think it would look like this, or
They're
it
taking
may
creative
look like
license.
this. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And they try to stay as honest to scripture as they can.
Right.
But the rest of it wasn't written in there. Like we don't
Right.
know a whole heck of a lot about
Right. So
like the convos, the
there's no
side
way to
convos.
know.
So there's no way to know. So I love the way they take the personalities of each person, accountant, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and they kind of like a doctor, they kind of say, okay, if they had an analytical mind, this is what they would do. Or if they were common, what would come up for them or what, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They all got upset because Jesus read it to Matthew and Matthew critiqued him, which I thought was hilarious because out of the gate, they made it seem like Jesus on his Sermon on the Mount started with a lot of the this will happen to you and it'll look like this. And Matthew essentially, I mean, I'm paraphrasing, but Matthew essentially goes, can we start with some happy stuff out of the gate? Because you're scaring me, like kind of thing. And so they were like, Jesus doesn't need help from us. Like he wouldn't have taken a critique and made it better from a person, was their argument. And my argument was, yes, he would have. If it's not a mistake, he didn't.
Why do you think
it's not like a mistake? We don't have to like make it seem like, oh, Matthew, he was so brilliant. He changed the most perfect speech ever. But I loved that part that he was interested in how we would take it. And that someone would be honest enough to say that. Do you know what I mean? Like, so that was a whole side thing on it. But yes, I loved The Chosen and still do. But always put myself in that position of like, what if Cheryl was the 13th disciple? Would I have like asked some really stupid questions?
But who knows whether or not they did or not? We don't know.
Some of it is in scripture where they talk about
questions. Yeah.
I mean, I think they did.
Yeah.
But none of their questions, I think the point, moreover, was none of their questions were stupid. Lord, tell us how to pray. What have you not been listening the last, But I loved the answer to that.
Yeah, I liked the episode where Jesus got upset that Joseph wasn't getting his work done, and he said, "Oh, for my dad's sake, would you get your stuff done already?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, what were yours? We'll just
for streaming,
was it The Chosen?
It would just be West Wing. It would be, I mean, that's an easy, like if I only had one that I could watch this weekend, always I could watch that over and over and over and over and over again, and I do. So that's I mean, I have multiple shows that I watch over and over again, but that's the one, like, if that's all you could watch all weekend, I'd be fine. I could do that, morning show I like, and with it coming back now for, is it a fifth season?
Fourth, and it's back already.
Oh, it is? It started up again?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know. I would have watched with you. I didn't know. I didn't know it was back. I knew it was coming, but I didn't know it was back.
So I was like, whatever.
Oh, no, I watch it.
Oh, okay. All right. So,
but I just thought, I'd start at the beginning and work my way through again, just to catch up. But yeah. But I know I watched it. It's got to be 2 years since we've had an episode.
Yeah, it does feel like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so today is binge day. So if you want to tell us your favorite binge shows, that would have been a good poll question too.
Oh yeah.
International Ataxia Awareness Day.
Ataxia?
I know that's some kind of disease. Ataxia includes
coordination, balance, uncoordinated and jerky movements.
It's degenerative neurological disease.
It's something in the brain, in the cerebellum.
So there you go. Math storytelling day. No one likes you when you do that. Comic book day. All right.
We loved that as a family.
But you know what? As much as I like the superheroes and stuff, I've never been a big comic book person. I don't like I don't collect comic books. I like all the Batman stuff, but I'm not a big comic book person.
When you were a kid, were you?
Not really. No,
really?
They were fine, but didn't really do it for me. Yeah.
Okay.
I always liked television, cartoons, toys, things of that nature. Today's
were
national.
You a reader?
No.
Okay.
No. National Cooking Day. I like cooking. Crab Meat Newburgh Day. We have a lot of things today. Food Service Employees Day. Thank you, Food Service Employees. Lobster Day. Yeah. Open the Magic Day. Well, like that. Open the magic. Doesn't say how you observe it. You just open the magic. All right.
Go to Disney.
Yeah.
Are we going?
Sure, let's go.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. I thought it was Keebler, like open the
no.
elves with the elves.
Gotcha. Psychotherapy day. Oh, we should have asked Dr. Nikki about that. Since we have Therapy Thursday coming up later on this morning, but it was recorded already, so we can't ask her. Quesadilla day. Some like to say quesadilla. I like to say quesadilla just to mess with the kids. Research Administrators Day. Tune-up day. Is that like your car or an instrument? With it being
I love all the double entendres or the you know
yeah,
what I
it
mean?
could go either way. Yeah. Remember Me Thursday. World Dream Day.
Wait. It was founded by HomeServe USA, so it's for homeowners to schedule a professional tune-up for their heating and cooling.
Oh, you're
It's
kidding.
HVAC.
All right.
Sounds like a perfect.
Yeah, give our friend Rick a call over at RH Mechanical.
Yes.
Absolutely. Remember Me Thursday. So I guess it's just asking people to remember you. No. Pet lovers around the world come together on Remember Me Thursday to shine a light on all orphan pets that are in shelters and rescues while waiting for their forever homes. So
that would have been a good one for us to do with Jasper County Animal Shelter.
Yeah, well, you can still go check out Jasper County Animal Shelter. I'm sure they have.
I know they're full.
There. Yeah,
and I know I came close to calling them the other day.
I had to put an end to that. I'm sorry.
I know.
I've had multiple people tell me, yeah, but, and I'm like, yeah, but nothing. Yeah,
I know. I
get it.
Pomeranian.
I understand. But that said, have we not heard lots of rough things about other Pomeranians?
Oh, I don't even think that way because I think that the love we would give, like I don't worry about that. I worry about how the dogs would get along because if you've had an only child, I don't know how Ace would be at 7 years old or almost 8 years old, you know?
Yeah.
That's really the only concern I have with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have multiple.
But then I feel like a hero. You had concern self before we ever had Ace.
Right.
So you're the concerned type. Like you're like more logical.
I'm always concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot, you know, and then there's vacations and there's doing things and there's it's just it's there's all kinds of things there.
Yeah.
So.
And then there's being a hero, which kind of like just blows the rest of the list up, I think.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Today's World Dream Day. I don't know if that's chasing your dream or talking about things in your sleep.
We should have somebody on the show that's a dream interpreter.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Also known as International Day for Dreamers. So I would say it's probably for people that dream. You know,
it's actually a global initiative aimed at helping the world reach its full potential.
I like it. All right. World Maritime Day, World Pharmacist Day, and last but by no means least, as it will head to our poll question, One Hit Wonder Day. Yes. So let's take a break, and then we'll get into our poll question for today, and we'll talk about some of our favorite one-hit wonders. So don't go anywhere.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
You should try Fast Play from the Hoosier Lottery. It's easy to play and super fun. Unlike that time you tried paddleboarding.
Go! Fast Play does sound quick and easy. I'll take one.
Hoosier Lottery. Champions of play. Play responsibly. Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
You're on the list for Macy's Fall VIP Sale. That means you're invited to save big on this season's top designer looks at prices you'll love. Like an extra 30% off Calvin Klein, Steve Madden, Hugo Boss, and more. Plus, get 15% off beauty and fragrance from Estee Lauder, Lancome, and so many others. This only happens a few times a year. Don't miss the Fall VIP Sale. Today, only at Macy's. Savings off regular and already reduced prices. Exclusions apply.
I'm Matt Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Your car steering wheel could be a ticking time bomb. At least 24 people have died and many more injured because their airbags fired shrapnel at them upon inflating. Tens of millions of cars have been recalled. If you suffered cuts that required stitches, hearing or vision loss, or broken bones, please contact us today. You could be owed money for medical bills and other damages.
Morgan & Morgan. Visit us at badairbags.com for an office near you. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome.
Transforming your land with a John Deere compact tractor is as easy as connect, latch, load, haul, spread. Cutting grass is as simple as roll, click, mow. Box blading is as effortless as hook, lock, grade. And backhoeing is as convenient as turn around, switch, dig. Because when you've got the versatility to tackle just about any job and dealer support in your own backyard, you just have to get in the seat. Find the right compact tractor for you at johndeere.com.
It's Pro Savings Days at Lowe's. Get up to 35% off select major appliances and save an additional $1,000 when you buy 4 select LG major appliances. Plus, get a free DeWalt 20-volt max 5 amp-hour battery when you buy a select DeWalt 20-volt max tool. Get the job done for less at Lowe's. We help. You save. Valid through 9/26. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See associate or Lowe's.com for more details and qualifying items.
Goodland. Classic rock lives here. 97.7 FM WLQI. The Q. Touhyville. 2 Tuohys. No waiting.
Good morning.
Today's Thursday. Telling me this why.
And you're telling me this why?
Who are you? Yoda?
Why are you in such a bad mood this morning? What do you think? I'm tired.
And I'm working.
Maybe you need some more coffee. There's not enough coffee in Brazil for this.
I love your positive attitude.
Right, positive.
Enough chit chat.
It's showtime.
Yep. Having fun with you here on a Thursday morning. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Portion of the show today brought to us by Jasper County Community Services. They are celebrating 50 years in October. They're doing so on October 10th at the Fozzie Senior Center in DeMott. Make your plans to be over there. Start your day with biscuits and gravy, 8 to 10. Lunch at 11:30. Afternoon jam session, line dance, snacks, fun with friends, and more. It's all going on October 10th. Jasper County Community Services celebrates 50 years. Reflections from the past, opportunities for the future. Find out more at Jasper County Community Services Facebook page. And don't forget, this Saturday at the Rensselaer Senior Center, it's their car show from 10 to 3. So enjoy that. Fun stuff going on this weekend at the Rensselaer Senior Center. They'll have food, bake sale, all kinds of good stuff. We should probably swing by for the bake sale.
We should.
Yeah, that'll be good stuff. I bet we'll find some delightful goodies.
Yes.
Yeah. Also got to mention our friends over at Supercuts. I got to mention Elizabeth did me up right yesterday with my haircut. Really happy today. It just feels so much better. And I went with the going into fall little bit longer, not as short as I do for the summertime. Like I do it a little shorter for the summertime, just a little, just a slight difference for the fall. Because in the summertime, I'm getting closer and closer to the
doing the original
the
thing,
buzz cut,
the buzz
like
cut.
just to go for at least through July, like the fair time,
Well,
because
kinda
it's
like-
just so easy to manage. I don't even have to comb it.
Same thing with Ace.
Yes,
You know,
he doesn't
it's
even have to
just-
comb it. He's like, I don't even. It just lays so nice.
Goodbye.
It just lays so nice. He's just so happy with it. He just says, I don't even have to mess around with the hairspray or anything. Our poll question from yesterday. Excuse me. Would you rather Wednesday? Would you rather never get a cold again or never get stuck in traffic again? You and I both voted never get a cold again.
Yeah.
Along with 81% of everybody else.
Yeah.
81% of people said never get a cold again. 19% said never get stuck in traffic again. So, I could deal with traffic. Piper says colds are so annoying. Yes, they are. James says, well, the coldest I would like is 40 degrees. James, I don't think you understood the question. I don't think you understood the deal there. And George says definitely never get stuck in traffic again. Okay, so George drives for a living.
Yeah.
He says I average 10 hours a week in traffic, more sometimes depending on the area I'm working. I spent 10 hours parked on the interstate more than once in my career. I believe it. You know, things happen. I mean, when you're on the interstate all the time, you know.
Yeah, the first time that ever happened to us. Well, I shouldn't say that. That wasn't the first time it ever happened to me. I was caught in that blizzard in the 80s, maybe late 80s, early 90s, where everybody ran out of gas, and it took me. I was at the auto show,
at McCormick Place.
Mm-hmm.
You're kidding.
And I was living in Chicago in like the north side, so I had to get home. What a mess!
You were just stuck, huh?
You were just stuck. You were just stuck because of all the snow.
It
took me 8 hours, I think, to get home.
I think once in my comedy career, I got stuck somewhere. I couldn't even tell you where. I don't even remember. But to the point where it was so bad, like we were just parked on the expressway and we just sat there, you know. But I don't think I've ever had one as long as when the truck fire happened on the way to the airport. That was the longest one.
Right,
you know.
where you're stuck. You're not going anywhere. Like you can't turn around. There's nowhere to get off. There's nothing to do.
Yeah. So that was probably the longest that I've ever been stuck in one.
Yeah.
You know, but and the most frustrating just because of the idea of you being going to the airport. You know, and not that you're stressed going to the airport, but you're already like,
did you remember the ticket? Did you have the money? Did you put the singles for the tip in the yeah? There's a whole list of things, and you don't. Now, what are you going to do? And you know, again, customer service wasn't exactly like.
Yeah, I mean, and you think you have plenty of time, like you leave with plenty of time.
Right. She goes, "Can you prove that you're?" I go, "Can I prove that I'm sitting here? What do you want me to do? Scream?" Like
here's a Facebook page you can go to.
Right.
Yeah. So, all right, our poll question for today on National One Hit Wonder Day. Tell us your favorite one hit wonders. Now, I'm not even going to pick up the list that we have here on the sheet yet. I'm going to wait. till we get go through some of our favorites, because we already got folks jumping in.
Mhm.
You got
What's your favorite? What say you?
I mean, it really, like I was saying off the air, depends on my mood. But when I think about one-hit wonders, there's one that pops in my head every year that I listen to on this date once a year. Because it's not one that I would pull out any other time. It's not one that I think of, oh, this is one of my favorite songs. But it takes me back to a time in the 80s. I remember recording it by hitting pause, record, and play, holding it, listen to the disc jockey going,
Casey Kasem.
Well, I was probably listening to somebody on Z95, introducing the song and talking too long, and me going, why do disc jockeys talk so much? Yeah.
Right.
Now people say that to me. So, and then as soon as he stops talking, unleash the pause and let it record, The other fun thing about One Hit Wonder Day is this is the day where I get the most emails from YouTube. So they just get so mad at me.
Good news, we're shutting you down.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mine has got to be Come On, Eileen.
Really?
Yeah.
That's the one that just
because it was every party, everything.
Mm-hmm. No, I could see that.
It's one of those songs like, I can't get through college without Come On, Eileen.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my gosh, that just hit me. You just said college.
Why were you in like 4th grade or something?
I don't know. I mean, what year was it? I mean, I'm thinking like 84.
Yeah, let me see. Come On, Eileen.
I mean, this epitomizes the 80s. This is 80s all over the place.
All right, 1982.
82. So you weren't in college yet.
No, but it was definitely like played and beat to death in college.
Okay. See, and all these 80s songs remind me of roller skating. Yeah, they all make me think about roller skating.
Yeah.
Jim says, "Ride, Captain, Ride."
Oh.
David says, "She blinded me with science."
Wah, wah, wah. She blinded me with science.
Dawn says, "Spirit in the Sky," Norman Greenbaum.
Got it.
You know that one? No? I'll find it for you.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Oh, yeah.
Chubba wabba wabba wooba.
Oh, was that? I was going to say the Proclaimers, but the Proclaimers was I would walk 500 miles. I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more. So now that song reminds me of, I think it's How I Met Your Mother. There was a running joke that the guy's car, that cassette was stuck in his cassette player, and so it's the only cassette he could play in his car.
Wamba?
No, the Proclaimers.
Yeah.
No, the Chumbawamba. I get knocked down, I get up again, and you're never gonna get me down. I get knocked down.
Tubawapa.
Tub thumping, I think.
Tub thumping.
I think it was tub thumping.
It is.
Yes, it was definitely tub thumping. When? What will we be doing? When?
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
Now, here's the hardest part about One Hit Wonder Day. Is so many of these songs are gonna get stuck in your head. Which one will stay? Is the question.
Then if we're trying to do that to people,
no, I'm not.
You want to become the most hated person today?
I know what you're going to say. I know what you're going to give me a second to get there because I know what you're going to say.
You got it.
I know what you're going to say. I know where we are, but I'm just saying that wasn't my intention. I'm just saying that's what happens with One Hit Wonder Day. There's so many that get stuck in your head.
I wonder why that is.
That so many earworms, it could be called Earworm Day,
RFK Day.
Yeah. So will they, which one will be the one that sticks in your head? So let's see. Was I right?
Uh-huh. Now, why does that happen?
Why does it get stuck?
Yes.
Because it's catchy. Now, I turned that into a joke when I was doing stand-up comedy. I used to say, a lot of comedians said, if you want to be famous, you got to have a hook. You got to have something that makes people remember you. Let's be honest. My jokes aren't that funny that you're going to remember me when you leave the room. So what I like to do to audiences before I leave the stage is go,
Yeah. No kidding.
It's stick. So, all right. We're going to be doing this all day. I'm telling you, it happens every year. Edward says Mexican radio. One headlight.
Wait, what's that? Is that tequila?
No. Mexican radio.
Mexican radio. I've never heard that one.
Oh,
or have I?
Yeah, you have. It's gonna stick for you in a second.
My favorite one this time of year?
Mhm.
Monster Mash.
Really? All right.
He did the mash. He did the monster mash.
Yeah, that's a good one. No, come on, with your 80s movie.
Buy the product and never use it. I hear the talking of the DJ. Can't understand just what does he say. I'm on a Mexican radio.
No?
Oh my gosh, it's terrible. No.
That was so 80s right there.
Was it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure, I remember that one. Yep.
Denise says putting on the Ritz.
Oh. I mean, that's
Denise.
Yeah. Now, for
There were
me,
a ton in the 80s then, right?
Well, yeah. Now, for me,
If you're
my
blue and you don't know what to go to, right?
my favorite
Where
putting
to
on the
go to?
Ritz was from Young Frankenstein. That's my favorite putting on the Ritz. But yeah. Surprised we're still on YouTube and
Right,
and
but
Facebook
they
now. They're
did
just
not
gonna
just shut us down.
they're gonna scream and yell at me. Yeah.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Where?
Putting on the Ritz.
Thank you. So Edward says Mexican radio, one headlight, new age girl. I don't know that one, but this one will stick with you for a bit.
Safety dance. I hated this song. Can I tell you how much I hated this song? Oh.
So we want to leave your friends behind. If the friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they're no friends of mine.
I got one. Tainted Love.
Oh, yes.
Tainted Love.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. I didn't like that one. Yeah. All right. Let's okay.
Right said Fred. I'm too sexy for my shirt.
Oh my
too
goodness.
sexy for my shirt.
Yes.
So yeah, I love Right Said Fred. Love. We used to, okay, so that reminded me of when I was the manager at Guest Factory Outlet in Gurney Mills. We used to have, like, right by the registered, we had 1 million registers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then there was where people would line up. We would just do the catwalk to the song.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too sexy for my, and we would just, that did it. Right said Fred. Yes.
Oh my. All right. Let's take a break. And
Were there one-hit wonders like back before that, like in the 60s and stuff like that?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Were there?
Okay, let's take a break. Well, because
Because I'm trying
it's
to
already
think
10 to
earlier than the
7,
80s.
so yeah.
I
Oh my
don't know
gosh.
that I can think of any.
There was a million of them. Yeah, I mean
Oh, yeah?
that's what the movie. I mean, the thing you do is all about that. There's a ton of those
Okay.
stories. Yeah. So,
Got it.
all right, we'll be back.
Weather is brought to you by George Ade Memorial Healthcare Center.
Today, a 20% chance of showers between 7 a.m. and noon. Mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 72. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 50. Friday, partly sunny, then gradually becoming sunny with a high near 78. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 54. Saturday, sunny with a high near 81. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 55.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
George Ade Memorial Healthcare in Brooke, Indiana offers a spectrum of personalized services. Whether it's short-term rehabilitation or long-term care, each resident experiences a tailored approach to their healthcare needs and well-being. Residents engage in community activities, including delightful trips, and can also take advantage of convenient transportation services. George Ade is more than just for the elderly. They have workplace injury, outpatient rehab and therapy services that ensure every individual's needs are met with expertise and compassion. Visit georgeaid.org or call them at 219-275-2531. George Ade Memorial Healthcare. We care for you in a quiet country setting.
When life takes you places and you can't get to the store, shop online with the new Strachan Van Til to Go. It's easy to use. Register using your rewards account login and password. Fill your virtual shopping cart. Choose delivery or pickup. Once your order is in, our own Strachan Van Til team preps your order with care. With our to-go service, you can earn reward points and save money with your online coupons and weekly ad prices. Life made simple, food made easy. For more information or to sign up, visit shop.strachanvantil.com.
Rensselaer Iron and Metal is the picture of going green. Recycling metals is what they do. Keeping the metal business right here in the good old USA is what they're all about. Giving top dollar for your scrap iron not only helps keep your community clean, but it keeps our jobs and steel industry going strong. Remember, when you take your scrap to Rensselaer Iron and Metal, you're supporting your own economy. Rensselaer Iron and Metal, where your trash turns into cash.
Hello?
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
Touhyville. 2 Touhies, and that's a lot of Touhy.
What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening. What's the buzz? Tell me what's happening.
All right, let's see what's happening. Workers began removing trees to build the new White House ballroom. That is until Steve Miller walked up, pushed them in a van, and deported them to Mexico. No, there's no more workers there. Yeah. A new interactive map allows people to track their region's biggest sources of air pollution. For example, in New York, their biggest source of pollution is New Jersey. Louisiana is dealing with an invasive snail outbreak. Yep, that's how lazy we've gotten. We can't even catch snails. I'll get up in a minute. I'll get them in a minute. President Trump told the UN Assembly that climate change is the greatest con job. And then he said, you can fight that scam by purchasing my Bitcoin. No, I'm kidding. Cracker Barrel sales are diving. It's gotten so bad that the old man in overalls on their logo left them now. He just got up and he said, I got to go. I'm leaving. I don't want to be on your logo anymore. Samsung will start showing ads on the refrigerators. This is better than your kids' drawings.
Oh, I can't. Terrible.
Jokes.
Terrible.
Jokes. And lastly, Martin Scorsese's next movie will be a ghost story. It'll take 2 years to film, but another year to watch. These are really long movies. All right. We got a few folks jumping in here. We were talking about today being National Binge Day. Tina says her binge show would be Fire Country. Love that show. I don't know that I know that show. Fire Country? I don't know that I've ever heard of that. Yeah.
I think, that's the guy. I think he's an ex-con. He winds up on the fire department, or he's supposed to be in jail, and he's like a firefighter fighting the firefires in California, maybe. I don't know. I think
know that one. Yeah.
Okay.
And Mr. M says, my wife and I binged a couple of shows that we watched through the year. Last year was Breaking Bad. This year it's been The Sopranos. So Breaking Bad, I tried. Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I couldn't
5 or
do
6
it either.
episodes,
Was,
and then I was done. It was just, it was too bad for me. No pun intended. Yep.
Yeah.
And Eugene says, top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you, Eugene. Thanks for hanging out. All right. Got to take a break. Then we come back. We got Frank with sports, Find the Big Deal with Strack and Van Til, and another type of fun, including more one-hit wonders. We're just going to have fun with the one-hit wonders this morning. It's always a good time. Lots of earworms this morning. Stick around.
Hands-on career training is waiting for you at St. Joseph's of Indiana, located in Rensselaer. Our building and trades and CDL Academy give you real experience with certified instructors in small class sizes. You'll learn foundational knowledge, build practical skills, and gain the confidence to take the next step in your journey. Classes start soon. Are you ready to take the first step toward a better future? Visit stjo.edu to sign up today. Start here, go anywhere.
The Another Season Going Out of Business sale continues, and now's your chance to save even more. All merchandise is 50% off, excluding bereavement items. Furniture, bodices, fixtures, everything is priced to move. Discover home decor, candles, garden accents, men's grooming must-haves, charcuterie items, women's clothing, jewelry, forever flowers, unique patches, and Christmas items, all at 50% off. All sales are final, so don't wait. Once these items are gone, they're gone. Visit Another Season before it's too late at 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You'll like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget, our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m., so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
That leaf pile is 100 feet tall. Your dad can't handle this. Not without the right equipment.
Yard work piling up? Gear up for fall with John Deere. Get $750 off select mowers, $2,000 off select Gator UVs, and $3,000 off select compact tractors.
Did I hear your dad got a John Deere? Yep, bad day to be a leaf pile.
Gear up for fall at an authorized John Deere dealer, now through September 30th. Learn more at johndeere.com/gearupforfall.
Hey, want to hear something great? Right now at Wendy's, you can get 2 of the #1 selling bacon cheeseburger in all fast food, the JBC, plus medium fries and a medium soft drink for just $8. Want to hear something else great? Double the burger means double the bacon. Now that's a game changer. 2 of the #1 bacon cheeseburgers with fries and a drink for just $8. Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Request $8 JBC meal deal to obtain discount. Individual items at regular price.
97.7 FM. WLQI. Rensselaer.
Separate Check of News. This Check of News brought to us by Ned Tonner, attorney at law, located across from Milroy Park in Rensselaer. Here's Russ Martin.
Hello, I'm Frank Sprinkle in for Russ Martin. A Rensselaer woman is facing charges after police say she disrupted an emergency room and intentionally coughed on hospital staff. Rensselaer police were called to Franciscan Health on September 21st about an unruly patient. Officers say 20-year-old Brittany Allen disturbed 7 people in the ER and became aggressive when staff tried to give her antibiotics. Investigators say Allen told staff she was going to give them COVID, then pulled off her mask and coughed into the faces of a nurse and a doctor. Allen is charged with 2 felony counts of battery of bodily waste on a public safety officer and 1 misdemeanor count of disorderly conduct. Charges were filed September 23rd. Applications are now open to fill 3 seats on the Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission, the agency that sets utility rates across the state. Governor Mike Braun says he's looking for what he calls entrepreneurial candidates to help protect ratepayers while keeping Indiana's energy supply stable. Braun emphasized that progress in energy shouldn't come at the expense of Hoosiers' ability to pay their bills. 2 commissioners, Sarah Freeman and Wesley Bennett, stepped down in October, and Chair Jim Houston's term already expired in April. He'll stay on until a replacement is named. Applications are due by October 14th, after which a nominating committee will begin interviews. Illinois State Police are again asking for the public's help in solving a 2007 double homicide in Momence. Employees Pamela Branca and Paul Jones were found dead inside the Burger King attached to a Circle K gas station on Gladiola Street. Police were called in the early morning of January 13, 2007, after a 911 call captured a woman screaming before the line went silent. The case remains unsolved, and with September recognized as National Cold Case Month, investigators are renewing their appeal for information. Tips can be submitted at isptips.illinois.gov or by email at isp.crimetips@illinois.gov. A cash reward may be available for information leading to an arrest. New Purdue University alumni are among NASA's newest class of astronaut candidates. Adam Furman and Yuri Kubo were named to the 2025 class, immediately joining Purdue's storied Cradle of Astronauts. With their selection, Purdue now counts 30 alumni chosen to NASA missions. University President Mon Chang celebrated the announcement, noting that Furman and Kubo will carry on the spirit of exploration rooted in Purdue's legacy, a legacy that includes Neil Armstrong, the first person on the moon, and Gene Cernan, the last. Furman, a U.S. Air Force officer, earned his master's in system engineering from Purdue in 2022. He was serving as director of operations for Air Force flight tests until when selected. Kubo, a 2008 and 2015 Purdue graduate in electrical and computer engineering, was senior vice president at Electric Hydrogen and recently recognized with Purdue's 38 by 38 award. NASA chose Thurman and Kubo for more than 8,000 applicants. They will join 8 others in nearly 2 years of training before becoming flight eligible for missions to low Earth orbit, the moon, and eventually Mars. Purdue's cradle of astronauts began in 1959 with Mercury 7 pioneer Gus Grissom. Today, it remains one of the most influential university pipelines to space exploration. And that's a look at your news. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Hi, this is Ned Tonner, and for over 25 years, I've met with clients in our area to discuss their legal issues, whether it be litigation, criminal, end-of-life issues, or family law. Call me today at 866-8888 to schedule an appointment. I'm here for you.
Ned Tonner, attorney at law, is located on West Washington Street in Rensselaer, across from Milroy Park. Call 866-8888 to schedule your appointment. That's Ned Tonner at 866-8888. Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
89-year-old Ova J. Davis of Couts passed away September 22nd. Friends may call from 4 until 7 p.m. today at Boardsman Funeral Home at Wheatfield with a 7 p.m. Moose Pilgrim service at the funeral home. Services for Ova J. Davis will be held at the Boardsman Funeral Home at 10 a.m. on Friday, September 26th, with Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. Interment will be at the Couts Graceland Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials can be made out to Couts American Legion number 301 or Moose Lodge number 783. Boardsman Funeral Home in Wheatfield has been entrusted with the arrangements. 50-year-old Jamison Jamie C. Overton of Kentucky, formerly of Rensselaer, passed away on September 8th. Friends may call today from 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. Central Time at Brookside Church of Rensselaer. A time of remembrance for Jamie Overton with full military rights will follow at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer has been entrusted with the arrangements. To share memories and their condolences, please visit jacksonfuneral.com. 85-year-old Goldie Ruth Blackledge of Rensselaer passed away September 20th. Friends may call on Friday, September 26th from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer. Funeral services for Goldie Ruth Blackledge will follow at noon Central Time with Pastor Nicholas Blackledge officiating. Interment will take place at Fair Oaks Cemetery. To share memories and or condolences, please visit jacksonfuneral.com. 75-year-old Karen Morris of Rensselaer passed away September 11th. Visitation will be Friday, September 26th from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. at Stanky Funeral Home of Rensselaer. A memorial service for Karen Morris will be held on Friday, September 26th at 11 a.m. at Stanky Funeral Home of Rensselaer with Joshua Snyder officiating. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 83-year-old Roger A. Fox of DeMott passed away on September 19th. Friends may call on Friday, September 26th at Geisen Funeral Home, Cremation and Reception Center in Crown Point from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time. Funeral services for Roger Fox will take place on Friday at noon Central Time at Geisen Funeral Cremation and Reception Center in Crown Point. Interment to follow at Hebron Cemetery. Memories and condolences may be expressed at GeisonFuneralHome.com. 65-year-old Randy Eugene Reinhold of Virginia Beach, Virginia, passed away August 6th. There will not be a visitation or funeral. Graveside services for Randy Reinhold will be held at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, September 26th at the Winnemex Cemetery with military honors provided by the American Legion, VFW, and U.S. Navy. In honor of Randy, the family requests that you register as an organ donor. Memorial contributions may be made to Navy Marine Corps Relief Society. Online tributes may be offered at friendmortuary.com. Local arrangements entrusted to Friend Mortuary in Winamac. 86-year-old John Clarence Jack Dwanger of Oxford passed away on September 16th. Visitation will be held on September 27th from 10 a.m. until 12:30 Eastern Time at St. Patrick's Catholic Church in Oxford. Rosary will immediately follow visitation at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, with the funeral mass for Jack Dwanger starting at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. Burial will immediately follow St. Patrick's Cemetery adjacent to the church. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Memories and condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 74-year-old Sharon D. Harding of Rensselaer passed passed away on September 16th. A time of remembrance will be held on Tuesday, September 30th from 4 to 6 p.m. Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer. To share memories and or condolences, please visit jacksonfuneral.com. That's a look at your area funeral arrangements, brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Bozeman Oil.
Today, a 20% chance of showers between 7 a.m. and noon. Mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 72. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 50. Friday, partly sunny, then gradually becoming sunny with a high near 78. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 54. Saturday, sunny with a high near 81. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 55.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Welcome to Touhyville, 97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. It's time for a look at sports. It's brought to us by our friends over at Nitco. Visit nitco.com today and find out how you can get high-speed internet for your home or your business.
Pleasant. Good Thursday. Here's your sports. I'm Frank Sprinkle. In Hoosier Conference tournament play yesterday in girls high school soccer, Rensselaer Central loses at Lafayette Central Catholic 9-0. Bennett Central, also in Hoosier Conference tournament action, take a 3-1 home defeat to Hamilton Heights. Boys high school soccer from yesterday, Kankakee Valley falls 2-0 to host Hobart. To girls high school golf news recently, the Northwest Crossroads Conference announcing their all-conference team, making first team from Kankakee Valley, Maggie Norwine and Molly Summers. Second team from Kankakee Valley, Brent Capillari, receiving an all-NCC honorable mention, Kankakee Valley's Drew DeBoard. Major League Baseball, the 5-game losing streak is over, but more importantly, the Cubs trimmed their magic number to 2 regarding home field advantage in next week's wild card round. This after the Cubs dominated the New York Mets at Wrigley Field last night 10-3. Cubs opened up the score in the third. Ian Happ doubling in 2 with the bases loaded, beginning what became a 5-run inning. Cubs with lawn balls by Matt Shaw in the 4th and a 2-run blast by Michael Busch in the 6th. Left-hander Matthew Boyd bumps his 2025 mark to 14-8, just 2 hits, 2 runs allowed over 5 1/3. Cubs and Mets played the rubber game of 3 tonight. Before the Cubs took the field last night, they got help from, of all teams, the NL Central champion Milwaukee Brewers, who a few hours prior had defeated the San Diego Padres on the West Coast by a 3-1 final, helping reduce the Cubs' magic number for home field in the wild card round. And Kyle Tucker could be back in the Cubs lineup in a couple of days. According to manager Craig Counsell yesterday, if all goes according to plan, Tucker will return on Friday as a designated hitter when the Cubs open up a 3-game series at Wrigley Field with the St. Louis Cardinals. Tucker was placed on the 10-day IL on September 9th, the result of a left calf strain. For the White Sox, 2025 will mark the 3rd consecutive season of 100 losses. That becoming the reality last night in the Bronx as the New York Yankees get by the White Sox 8-1. Yankees with a huge victory, now deadlocked with the Toronto Blue Jays for tops in the American League East. White Sox got on the board first, a second-inning sac fly by Lenyn Sosa, driving in Miguel Vargas from third. However, Aaron Judge, a 2-homer game. He now stands at 51 dinners on the season, a 3-run shot in the second, and a solo homer in the 8th. White Sox will look to avert a 3-game sweep of the Yankees, final game of the series tonight. The season is over for White Sox outfielder Mike Tauchman, placed yesterday on the 10-day IL. It's a right knee meniscus tear, which will require surgery. To the NFL, the display from last Sunday's Bears win at home versus the Dallas Cowboys has earned quarterback Caleb Williams Offensive Player of the Week in the NFC. In that win over the Cowboys, Williams tossed 4 touchdowns, no picks on 19 of 28 passing for 298 yards. Week 4 in the NFL gets underway on Thursday Night Football. It's an NFC West pairing, the Seattle Seahawks at the Arizona Cardinals. And that's a look at your sports for this Thursday. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Let's play Find the Big Deal with Dragon Man Till. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price today on Honey Crisp apples. All right, that might be my breakfast for next week. Honey Crisp apples on sale this week at Dragon Man Till. 219-866-4104. Let me know the price on those. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card from Dragon Man Till and Touhyville. Good luck.
Let's see, if something costs less, a lot less, but people are actually happier with it, That sounds like something to look into. And that's MetaShare. Maybe you've heard joining MetaShare can save you or your family up to $500 a month. And that's huge, but it's also true. People are just happier with it. They love being part of something that reflects and promotes their values and what they believe in. MetaShare works too. It's been around for 30 years now, and members have shared more than $7 billion of each other's bills. People love having telehealth and a huge nationwide PPO network. So yeah, really, you can save a ton and like it better. Imagine being happy with how you're taking care of your health care, whether you're self-employed or part of the gig economy, or you just want a plan that you're happy with. Here you go. You can call right now and get a price within 2 minutes. A very, very smart use of 2 minutes. Here's the number you need. It's 877-26-BIBLE. That's 877-26-BIBLE. 877-26-BIBLE.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Walk right through the door. It's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21. Transforming your land with a John Deere compact tractor is as easy as connect, latch, load, haul, spread. Cutting grass is as simple as roll, click, mow. Box blading is as effortless as hook, lock, grade. And backhoeing is as convenient as turn around, switch, dig. Because when you've got the versatility to tackle just about any job and dealer support in your own backyard, you just have to get in the seat. Find the right compact tractor for you at johndeere.com.
All right, congratulations to Julian Rensselaer. She knew that Honeycrisp apples are on sale this week for 99 cents a pound when you use your digital rewards account at Stragaman Till. Ordering groceries is easier than ever. You can do it online now at stragamantill.com. You get the same prices as you see in the store. You use your online coupons, reward points, you get reward points, and you can set it up for pickup or delivery. So they do the shopping for you. You just pull up into a special parking spot, they bring it out to your car, or you can have it delivered right to your home or business. That's stragamantill.com. Stragaman Till, life made simple, food made easy. All right, your second chance to get registered for that $50 gift card is up on the WLQI and 98 Gold Facebook pages. Head over there, comment with the price on the same item. You'll be entered in for a chance to win that $50 gift card. We are going to draw the winner on Friday right here in Touhyville. Good luck.
Hello.
Hey, man. I need your help.
Doing what?
Well, see, I'm clearing out the garage and I need help loading my truck and taking the junk to the landfill. It should only be 3 or maybe 4 or 5 or 6 trips.
Just get a dumpster from Patriot Dumpster Service instead. It'll be faster.
A dumpster? Oh, I don't want to spend a lot on this.
Not so fast, my friend. Patriot Dumpster Service has very reasonable and competitive rates. Plus, they'll help you get the right size dumpster for your job. They drop it off, you fill it up, and they'll come back and take it away. No fuss, no muss.
How do I get a hold of them?
Just go to patriotdumpster.in and click on Book Now. Pick the dates you need the dumpster for, and it's yours for up to 14 days.
Well, that sounds easy.
Oh, it is, and you don't have to worry about scratching up your truck and getting hurt with all that loading and unloading.
Thanks. So when are you coming over?
I gotta go.
I wish my friends were as dependable as Patriot Dumpster Service.
Let the friendly and reliable team at Patriot Dumpster Service, a family-owned and operated company that puts their customers first. Patriot Dumpster Service, serving Valpo to Monticello and Catlin to Wanata and all points in between. You can trust Patriot Dumpster Service to handle your waste management needs with integrity, reliability, and a genuine dedication to your satisfaction. Visit them today at patriotdumpster.in.
What is 988?
It's a free 24-hour suicide and crisis lifeline.
And what is a crisis?
Maybe something you experience so often.
You don't even think it's a crisis.
Anxiety over money.
A stressful relationship.
Concerns about a loved one's mental health.
If you are experiencing thoughts of suicide or mental health or substance use crisis, call or text 988.
It's a listening ear.
And it's a way forward.
Home. It's so many things to so many people. It's your sanctuary, your place to host parties with friends and family, your place to relax in front of the front porch or run with the dog in the backyard. The team at Jenkins Realtors have been helping people like you find the home for everything that you need it to be since 1976. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, let the Jenkins team be your team. Call Jenkins Realtors today at 219-866-5908 or visit JenkinsRealtorsInc.com. Jenkins Realtors, trusted, respected, recommended.
Touhyville. Double the Touhies, double the fun.
What day is it? Look at the calendar.
It's Thursday.
Thursday.
It's Thursday, and you have changed something in this room.
I've changed my mind.
About what?
About waking up.
What else is there to do? Going back to sleep.
Wake up! Wake up! Please, wake up!
Why?
Why? You're gonna miss out. You're going to miss it.
Miss what? The show. Show's not over. In fact, it's showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. Stephen Sherrill with you. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning. We appreciate it. Portion of the show is brought to us by McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Do not forget that extra value meals are back. A great way to spend your breakfast or lunch. Grab it at McDonald's and use the extra value meals. Great way to save money through lunchtime, breakfast time, dinner time, or use the app, and use the app. Download the app today and save big money at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. In Rensselaer, 2 locations, Remington, DeMott, and in Hebron. Also, while you're there in DeMott, stop by Another Season in DeMott, 605 North Halleck Street in DeMott. Their going out of business sale continues at Another Season. And, of course, Tuesdays and Wednesdays open late now. So make your plans. If you can only get there while you're off work, you can go over there. And, of course, they're open on Saturdays as well. So you can stop by Another Season in DeMott and take advantage of 50% off the entire store except for bereavement items. So,
and it's coming down to it.
Yeah. If you've got gift cards, they got to be used by October 15th, I think it is. So if you have a gift card for there, get over there and use it up. So, all right, we're talking one-hit wonders today. It's One-Hit Wonder Day. That's our poll question today. Tell us your favorite one-hit wonders. So many on the list that I'm gonna get to some in a little bit. But you had asked, were there one-hit wonders before the 80s?
Yeah.
Because in our mind, that's what we grew up with. So we think of all those 80s like Mickey. Hey,
Okay,
Mickey, you're
you
so
ready?
fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey.
Okay, now I'm going to blow your mind. Guess what came up in my feed yesterday?
What?
She turned 82.
Why you got to be like that?
Now, and I was and looks great. Tony Basil.
Now, that said, I think a lot of people don't realize, and I don't mean old, but how old she was when that song came out. Like, she was older then.
Yeah.
Her
birthday was September 22nd, 1943.
Just turned 82.
And she looks great.
Wow.
I mean, it's just so funny because I'll never forget the cheerleader picture. Like that was the deal.
Yeah.
Now, was that a one-hit wonder?
Sure.
Was it?
She was 38 at that point.
You're kidding. She looked like she was 18.
Well, that's, the magic of a wardrobe and hairstyle
and makeup.
Wow. I mean, because if you look up close, she looks older.
She does?
I mean, I'm not saying old. I'm just saying I'm looking at an image and I'm like, okay, you can tell she's an adult. So, the other one that Noreen added in was, we played all the time on both the Q and 98 Gold, 867-5309. Tommy Two-Tone.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Favorite one-hit wonders.
Wow.
So I did a little investigating. This would have been a great one to have Russ Martin in, but he's off this week.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure he's got a bunch of them. But how about 1958 Purple People Eater? One-hit wonder. Sheb Woolley.
Wow.
How about 1958 Lollipop? Lollipop, lollipop, oh, lolly, 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 lollipop. Da, da, da,
You
da.
are kidding me.
The Royal Teens, short shorts.
No.
What?
Who wears short
Right,
short
that's a one-hit wonder,
jeans?
right?
Oh my gosh! So
It's not
that's
just
the
a
Nair commercial.
It's not just a Nair commercial.
That's
right.
like when the kids said Ditka's. Yeah, the steak sauce
Right?
guy.
Yep. So I'm just saying, you had your one-hit wonders.
Wow.
Now let's just see. I just hit this video. It says top 10 one-hit wonders from the 1960s. So let's see.
Today we'll be looking into the top 10 1960s one-hit wonder songs. These are the unforgettable tracks.
Okay, I don't need the intro. Come on now. All right, here we go.
I shouldn't have my love deep inside.
Starting off at number 10.
Yeah, I don't know that one. People I Love You. Okay. This one I think we'll recognize.
Yeah.
Oh, come on now. You're not going to do ads to me the whole time. Get out of my face. Okay, I'm not playing
Don't
with that
you have
video.
YouTube without ads?
I do, but I'm not signed into that one.
Ah, okay. I was like, why are we getting ads? We both don't. Yeah.
Because I'm not signed into that one. So,
okay.
All right. Let's see. So one-hit wonders from the 60s. One was mentioned before. Spirit in the Sky was 69.
What? Okay.
You don't know that one?
I don't think so. Can you sing it?
Spirit in the sky keeps on burning.
Oh, yeah. No. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not for you.
Not really.
No, that's.
But you know what? I remember waking up to my alarm clock radio, and that was the beginning of music for me, if that makes sense. Like, other than like singing Jewish hymns or prayers or whatever it is, when I started to wake up myself for school, that kind of started my like the memories of music.
Sure.
Like, I still remember waking up. One of the earliest hits was Taste of Honey. Do you know the Get Down, Boogie, Oogie, Oogie, Get Down? Yeah.
I don't know that one. No.
Dun, 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 dun. Taste of Honey. I guess I don't know how to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just funny that anything earlier than that, I don't know that I knew was a
this
one-hit wonder.
This one you'll.
You're kidding.
Well, what else hit did the Archies have?
Sugar. Oh, honey, honey. You are my candy girl. And you got me wanting you.
Okay, so help me to understand this, because now I'm going to have to do some research.
Okay.
How does someone have a hit and then go into obscurity?
Because none of their other songs hit like that. I mean, that's, yeah.
But it's not like, is it that random? They just had one great song. That's it.
So, okay, multiple things could happen. One, some of these bands may not have written those songs. They may have performed it and it took off. It might just be that the band broke up. I mean, that's the movie, that thing you do. They have that big hit. And they go in the studio to do the next song. And they break up. That's what Tom Hanks said. The name of the band is The Wonders. You'll be known as the one-hit wonders. It's an age-old tale.
Got it. It says like how a one-hit wonder status is achieved. A song might perfectly capture the zeitgeist or gain unexpected popularity through a movie soundtrack.
There you go.
But it's hard to replicate its success.
Yeah, St. Elmo's Fire, Breakfast Club song. I mean, those are one-hit wonders for those bands.
Okay.
Yep.
Lack of creative depth. The artist might have had only one genuinely great song that stood out.
Yeah.
But the rest of it is indistinguishable from other artists. Industry pressure. After initial success, artists can face immense pressure to produce another hit. which can be creatively stifling or stressful,
Mm-hmm.
and mismanagement.
See?
Like of the group, like, you know what I mean?
Well, we just had Sugar Sugar. Another way to have a one-hit wonder is to have your song be the same word twice. Brian just gave us that one. Yes, Christine said Spirit in the Sky, Norm Greenbaum. We had that one earlier. Yes. Then we have Kevin says, yes, there were one-hit wonders before the 60s. Absolutely, there were. But this one, more from the 80s. Again, what was it, 16 Candles? I think this was a big one in 16 Candles. I think.
Was it? I thought
so.
it was Who Holds the Boombox Up Over His Head.
Say Anything?
Is that in Say Anything?
No, that was the other one.
Making love to you was never second best. I saw the world crashing all around your face, never really knowing it was always mesh and lace. I'll stop the world.
I hated this song.
Did you really?
Yeah, I hate
Why? It's so
Don't know.
80s. It's all 80s all over the place.
Yeah.
Perhaps you'd prefer if someone would just grab their boombox and no, this isn't. Come on, it's not what I want. Give me a second.
I think from the 80s is Alphaville, because it was the only group that all of us in Israel agreed we could tolerate on the bus for every single outing that we had.
Goodness.
So we would just play Alphaville, Forever Young again and again, the entire album, again and again.
Ugh. The song from the boombox in the movie Say Anything.
I knew it was Peter Gabriel. Sorry. Yep, I should have known that.
Some other ones from the 60s, by the way. Judy in Disguise. No. See, I started at an oldie station, so I know all these.
Okay.
I get so lost sometimes. Days pass, and this emptiness fills my heart.
Yeah.
See, and my favorite Peter Gabriel song is Kiss That Frog. Oh, do I love that
Well,
song.
see, and I would say not a one-hit wonder because Peter Gabriel had a ton of them.
Right, Sledgehammer.
So that was just from the
movie.
movie.
His videos were always wacko.
Yeah, he was.
But I loved him.
Let's see if you know Judy in Disguise.
Judy in the sky. Well, that's what you are.
No,
but I always feel like when I listen to the 70s music, I'm about to go on a game show.
Well, this was more. I
game
think
showy.
60s, but yeah, I think that was the 60s.
Doesn't it
Yeah.
sound like I'm about to walk out in a
That was the music back then. Yeah.
a mini dress with go-go boots?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, Brian says, "Ain't got no home." Clarice Frogman Henry. I am not. I'm not familiar with that one. Tina says, "Magic Power" from Triumph. Okay, but Triumph has a couple of hits. They have another one. I'll find it. Kevin says, I met with you. He loves that song. It's on 98 Gold all the time. Yes, it is. And he says, my girlfriend's ringtone. It's fantastic.
Yeah, Triumph has at least 9.
Yeah, they've got some hits.
Fight
yeah.
the Good Fight,
Mhm.
Rock and Roll Machine, Tears in the Rain.
Oh, Mbop from Hanson.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that to me. I will be messed up all day. Yeah.
Well, you just did it to yourself. I don't even have to do it. I don't even have to do it. That's that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, Mbop reminds me of when I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with a comedian named Greg Fitzsimmons, who's gotten pretty big now. I mean, people might know who he is. And him and I went, and then afterwards we went to a mall, and he wanted to pick up Hanson's latest album. He goes, no, don't make fun. They're actually really good. They're musicians. They play all their own instruments. They sing like they're really good. You know,
weren't they trying to make a comeback here like a couple years ago?
I don't know, but I mean, I guess there were 3 brothers that actually did play their own instruments, and
and
it's just that song just took off.
Yeah.
Mr. M says, Steve, I was listening a couple minutes ago, and I believe you confused Wheel in the Sky by Journey with Spirit in the Sky. I believe you're right.
Okay, because I almost asked you if that was Journey, but I didn't want to.
I think you're 100% right. So I will find that one in just a second after I blow Cheryl's eardrums.
Okay, we can stop this now.
We need to. We got to at least get to the get to the part. Now, here's the thing that makes me that hits me with this song. So you got 3 brothers. They do this. They actually play instruments: guitar, bass, sing, drums. They probably wrote this. I don't know if they did.
They
I have to go
vocals,
back and
obviously,
they can sing.
Yeah.
They do this thing. They're probably trying hard to make it. I think of like Lindsay Lau.
Yeah.
And you make it. Boom, you got a hit.
Yeah.
And then you're also kind of like a national joke. Like people laugh about Mbop. Like, would you rather have a one-hit wonder and be up and then down, or never have a hit at all and just kind of steady like career? Because I also think about my friends in Enough's Enough, who just went into the Illinois Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Okay, they had 2 hits in the 90s that were on the Billboard charts, but that's it. Like that's what they're really known for. And now they run around like
doing bar mitzvahs and stuff.
Well, they're on tour as like there's 4 bands, and they're like the first band opening for Trickster. Like I watched a video like in a bar. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And to me, Trickster's a one-hit wonder. So like, yeah.
Right, but maybe they love music like Don. You know how
and they
Don
just get to
Kim's,
keep making a living at
at what they do the best. I saw she posted he was at a bar with his band playing. And just because you're not like quote famous, maybe, I don't know. From everything I've seen on documentaries where they get famous and they're traveling 333 days out of a year, then they don't see any money because the whole thing costs so much the production costs so much to put on there. They come back exhausted.
Right.
And so, yeah, I guess everybody knows your name, but
so does everybody when you go to Cheers.
Is that when you, right? But I mean, is that what you want? Like, I mean, I'd almost rather be sort of obscure.
Yeah.
Like, what would happen if this show went crazy? Like all of a sudden we became the podcasters of the universe, right? I just think about the pressure. We prep, but now there's an expectation to be at that level. Sort of like with the whole Jimmy Kimmel thing, how people were like almost missing the point of free speech because they're like, yeah, he's a has-been wash up. He's not funny. And I'm like,
Well, yeah, I mean,
wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like how now you're in the big leagues. And so there's, very little forgiveness, blah, blah, blah. And everything is misconstrued or pulled out of context or I don't know what.
Well, here,
Do
I mean, it's, really for me, in all honesty, like when I got into this, my intent wasn't that I would do radio in small markets my whole career. Like I wanted to be out in Chicago in the Loop, and the Big Time or Howard Stern or what,
Yeah.
But instead, I've also been able to, for the majority of my adult life, make a living doing what I love.
Right.
So there is that. So like when I look at the guys,
an owner of a radio station.
well, now I'm now. I mean, but I'm saying like up till a couple years ago, I didn't make a lot of money. I didn't,
Right.
I still don't. I didn't make a lot of money, but I was able to do what I like for most of my career. So yeah, and that's what I think about too when I see an Ups and Up. I go, okay, they still get to get in the tour bus, travel from town to town, play music every night, and make a living.
And then pack up and then go shopping at the grocery store without people screaming and and focusing on their every move.
No,
like I
get it.
wonder about that because Kevin says all the one-hit wonders are continuing to still tour rare nostalgic acts,
right?
Which is kind of why I was for so long I wanted the Cubs to win a World Series, and now that they won a World Series, we're never going to get a $25 ticket for breast cancer weekend and go there and just enjoy a good game. It's gotten to be out of control. Just like when we were kids, we went to our favorite concerts and we'd go get lawn seats to Tinley Music Theater. We'd grab a chair or a blanket and then the most fun was had on the lawn.
Right. But, yeah.
And now those days are done. I mean, you can't get in for less than whatever it is.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. But then you can see a good team. So it's it's like you see a better team now because they win more and because you're spending more money and and I mean they just made the playoffs again. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah.
I'm just saying that for their fans that are not loaded, it's over.
Yeah.
So we followed you. We went when nobody was going. We, whatever it is. And now it's done.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
which makes me sad.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Spirit in the Sky. I did mess that up with Journey. This is Spirit in the Sky. Yeah. I knew I'd heard it. I didn't
know this was called that.
Yeah. This was a big one.
This
in the 60s.
I loved.
Yeah.
This is in a ton of movies too.
Because it's very 60s. It's it's very like put you in that 60s kind of mood. It's interesting. I was talking with speaking of the 60s. I was talking with my dad about interviewing Bill Curtis, who by the way will be on the program tomorrow in the 8:00 hour. So
I wanted to talk to him forever. I just wanted the show to keep going and don't mind us. I'm just going to ask you just a trillion questions because he's fascinating. And we didn't even tap into just how fascinating that guy has experience after experience after experience.
So I was telling my dad about it.
Yeah.
And I brought up the idea of like, how his first story was in 66, and I don't want to blow the interview, but and how you and I kind of like started to think about like Chicago in the 60s with the the elections and the Chicago 7 I brought up, and my dad said it and I know it, but it made me go, wow, what a piece of time. He's like, I was in Vietnam at the time. Like, so like he was off. And I don't mean to like he was living the news, and this guy was reporting the news, and it was like, yeah, it was just a weird like way to think about things. Like, okay, yeah, interesting, yeah, just really, really interesting. So yeah, it was just a different take, because I asked, I'm sure, I'm like, when was the Chicago 7? And he said 68, and I think that's when he said he was in Vietnam was in 68. So yeah, interesting, right? Just
The
a
whole
different
thing,
take, you know?
yeah, the whole thing is really interesting just to know he fought a war before you were ever born.
Right.
And how your whole life could have been altered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. Or not exist.
Or not exist.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We got more one-hit wonders. And then, of course, we got Dr. Nikki coming up in the next hour as well. So don't go anywhere.
Weather brought to you by Monticello's Sycamore Drive-In.
Today, a 20% chance of showers between 7 a.m. and noon. Mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 72. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 50. Friday, partly sunny, then gradually becoming sunny with a high near 78. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 54. Saturday, sunny with a high near 81. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 55.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Brad Gutwein from Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you treat your customer. You treat everybody the way you want to be treated. It really is that simple. We have customers that we've been doing business with for 4 generations, and that is only because they trust us, we trust them, and that's the way you've got to build your business. We got to build any business.
Gutwein Motor Company in Monon has been serving the surrounding area for over 80 years.
Cars 80 years ago were pretty simple. But one thing that hasn't changed, the customer wants to feel like they're in charge of the transaction. They know what's going on, and they are comfortable with what's happening. That, I don't think, has ever changed. We always want to be upfront with the customer, tell them exactly what's happening, exactly the process that's going to happen. One thing I would like to say to everybody that has supported us over the 80 years, thank you very much. You like the way we do business at Gutwein Motor Company in Monon.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all 3? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
Glatzpa Pharmacy is your neighborhood pharmacist. At Glatzpa, Angie and her team go above and beyond and are there to answer all of your questions with knowledge and care to keep your family at their healthiest or to help your family get nursed back to health. Glatzpa Pharmacy is about more than just medication refills. They carry beautiful gift items and collectibles, including candles, balloons, toys, and greeting cards. Check out Glatzpa's wide variety of CBD and daily vitamin supplements. Need your annual flu or COVID vaccine to stay healthy this season? Call for your appointment today. Visit Glatzpa Pharmacy at 500 South Grand Street in Fowler or visit online at glatzpapharmacy.com. Glatzpa Pharmacy, their family caring for yours. The Another Season Going Out of Business sale continues, and now's your chance to save even more. All merchandise is 50% off, excluding bereavement items. Furniture, bodices, fixtures, everything is priced to move. Discover home decor, candles, garden accents, men's grooming must-haves, charcuterie items, women's clothing, jewelry, forever flowers, unique patches, and Christmas items, all at 50% off. All sales are final, so don't wait. Once these items are gone, they're gone. Visit Another Season before it's too late at 605 North Halleck Street in DeMont.
97.7 The Q. Touhyville. Now with even more Touhy.
Are you awake?
Yeah.
What day is it?
Throwback Thursday.
Throwback.
Throwback.
Throwback Thursday.
A bit of a throwback.
You know, throwback.
Thursday? What does that mean? It's more fun?
Oh, okay. It's Thursday and tomorrow's Friday.
Come on, start this thing.
Let's put on a show.
Let's make it our best show ever. What is this? Showtime.
Welcome to Touhyville. It's Stephen Sherrill with you here on a fun time Thursday morning. Don't forget, we're going to be out at Shorty's Rensselaer Marathon by the tracks today, noon to 2. It's Customer Appreciation Day. He's going to have a cookout. He's going to be having some fun there. You got the Lotto Wheel of Fun going to be out there, the Hoosier Lottery. Also, we'll have some gift cards to give away. We'll have some T-shirts to give away. All kinds of fun stuff happening. Come on by and say hello. Noon to 2. We're going to be out there today having a good time. All right. We're talking one-hit wonders for a little bit longer this morning, and just having a good time with those one-hit wonders. Brian says, My Sharona, the Knack. That's a good one.
My Sharona was a one-hit wonder.
I don't know what else the Knack did. Yeah.
Wow.
David says, Taco putting on the Ritz. We had that one earlier. Yes. Kevin says, House of Pain from Faster Pussycat. A lot of those hair bands had one-hit wonders in the 80s and 90s. Jason says, Black Betty from Ram Jam. So that always reminds me, and I'd have to find it, but my old radio partner, Andy, from Ottawa, came in one morning and he had put together a song to Black Betty, but it was, oh, Steve Dewey, oh, Steve Dewey, blah, and it was a whole thing about the show. And it was really, really good. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. Portion of the show today brought to us by George A. Memorial Healthcare in Brook. You know, they do all kinds of great stuff for residents, including community activities, including delightful trips, take advantage of convenient transportation services, and more. Find out all that George Aid does for their residents and non-residents at georgeaid.org. Also, I want to mention our friends over at Steve's Specialized Services. Visit stevespecialized.com to find out about Bad Boy Mowers and Bandits. How about the laundromat right there? How about Honest Abe's Log Cabins or construction services? Steve Specialized Services has you covered. Go and like Steve Specialized Services on Facebook as well. Lots of one-hit wonders out there. How about Steelers Wheels? It'll kick in, and then all of a sudden you're going to go.
You're kidding.
Stuck in the middle with you.
Well, I don't know why I came here tonight. I got the feeling that something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair.
How about what was the name of the band now? OMC.
Oh.
This one had to be from the 90s.
How bizarre.
Right? 90s, I think?
I think
yeah.
so,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Brother Bellas in the back, sweet singers in the front, cruising down the freeway in the hot, hot sun. Suddenly red blue lights flash us from behind. Loud voice booming, please step out onto the line. Ballet bridge words of comfort, Cena just hides her eyes. Policeman taps the shades, is that a Chevy 69? How bizarre.
How bizarre, how bizarre. There was a band in the 90s called Fastway. They had or Fastball. They had a song that was a hit at the time called The Way.
Yeah.
And I remember them coming to the Cat radio station when we were in Joliet. And they pulled up in an Econoline van. Now they were playing, like, they had a hit at the time. Like, they were a big deal at the moment. Like, they pulled up, they got out of the van, and they were raiding our snacks because they did not have money for food. And they were on tour. And it was like, yeah, they're like, all the money goes back to the record company. Like, I don't know if you remember this one.
Oh, I love this song.
Yeah. They were broke.
They made up their minds and they started packing.
Yeah.
They left before the sun came up that day.
And after that, where'd they go? They went on their way. That was it. They were on their way. Now some of these we've had already this morning. Safety Dance, David, we got to. Golden Earring, Radar Love. That was It was big for 5 minutes. You don't know that one? We've played it before on the show, and you were like, huh? You know.
Okay.
Mr. M says, has anyone said Two Princes by the Spin Doctors? Okay. Spin Doctors had 2 hits. They had something else. Two Princes and then something else. Superman or something like that it was called. I forget what it was. All right. Now, Dave Galt, a DJ in his own right, says the Kings switching to Glide. Now, Dave, I will let you decide. Is the beat goes on and switching to Glide, do we consider it 2 songs or 1? Because they kind of did both, but they always did them together. Like, so is it the beat goes on, switching to Glide? Is that 1 song? Do you remember this song?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, Judy.
Oh.
Hey, Judy. You said to call you up, and I was feeling booty.
I remember this now.
Hey, little Donna. Still wanna.
Okay, so what's the other song that you're saying they played it together?
Well, it says this beat goes on / switching to Glide. So they, like, back then they used to do a lot of that, like, you know, just like Queen does with We Will Rock You into We Are the Champions. The 2 different songs, they always did them all together, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can. Dave says 1 song. Okay. Oh, yeah. See, Lori says Spin Doctors. Little Miss Can't Be Wrong, Kryptonite. So they had a few hits. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were. There was a time there in the 90s where record companies were not doing one-hit wonders. They were taking your album and they were putting out 3, 4 singles. Like Matchbox 20, their debut album was almost all singles. It was like
Interesting.
See, now this is kind of where it's going to switch over to me, like. But I guess it is 1 song.
Nothing matters but the weekend. From a Tuesday, even love can be.
So that's the next song?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm done with that one. The whole thing. Let's see. Well, you mentioned Right Said Fred. I'm Too Sexy. You know, I mean, that one was big. How about one that I wouldn't have even thought of as being a 1-hit wonder, but it was, because I don't think they had anything else. Wild Cherry.
This is not called Play That Funky Music.
It is.
White Boy?
Wild Cherry was the band.
Okay.
Play That Funky Music is the name of the song.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. So yeah, I can't think of anything else from Wild Cherry. I mean, that was it. Another one from the 80s that sticks out.
Somebody's watching me. I have this on my iPod pad, whatever it is. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
So plenty of of big ones. All right, for goodness sakes, I guess I got to do a pizza quiz. I could do this all day.
Put on those thinking caps. It's time now for the pizza quiz, brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
And I'm going to make it easy. Just seventh caller that gives us their favorite one-hit wonder. That's what we're doing for pizza quiz today. So give us a call, 219-866-4104.
Right now.
What sets Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer apart from the other pizza places? Rick's is locally owned. Their dough is made fresh daily and hand-tossed, not run through a machine. Cheese is grated daily. Toppings are generous, fresh, and your pizza is baked to perfection in a classic stone oven. Looking to try something different? Try a pineapple, apple butter, or barbecue pizza. Call 866-7466 to place your order. Local delivery is available. Open Tuesday through Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Rick's Pizza. Taste the difference.
All right, it's time now for the pizza quiz brought to us by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer. Your chance to win a one large, one topping pizza from Rick's Pizza. Hi, good morning. You're calling number 7. Who's this?
This is Rob.
Hey, Rob, how are you? All right, tell us your favorite one-hit wonder.
Oh, Black Betty, Ram Jam, of course.
Oh, Black Betty. Blah, 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 Black Betty. Blah, blah. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, Rob. Hold on. I'm going to send you over to Cheryl's phone so we can get your info and get you your pizza certificate, okay?
All right. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, no problem. We appreciate you listening. Thank you so much. We got us a winner today. We'll try again tomorrow. Stick around. We got Therapy Thursday coming up, and then we got some more one-hit wonders before we leave.
Winners and families of winners on the pizza quiz are ineligible to win for 30 days. The pizza quiz is brought to you by Rick's Pizza in Rensselaer.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer?
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
At Skechers, comfort is a technology. That's right. You don't just make a shoe and hope it comes out comfortable. It takes research, innovations, compounds, engineering, and so much more to feel so comfortable you'd swear you're wearing pillows on your feet. We have features like Skechers Air-Cooled Memory Foam and fits like Relax Fit, Stretch Fit, Wide Fit, Arch Fit, and so many more to make the shoe feel like it was custom-made just for your foot. Plus, we have hands-free Skechers Slip-ins technology. Just step it and go. Find yours at a Skechers store at Skechers.com or wherever comfortable footwear is sold.
Let me tell you about this new Pretzel Cheddar Club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. It takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Order the Pretzel Cheddar Club with Cherry Berry and Sprite for a limited time on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
This is the Q, 97.7 FM WLQI Rensselaer. Start your day in Touhyville and stick around for Northwest Indiana's best classic rock all day long, right here on the Q.
Time for a check of news. This check of news brought to us by Stanky Funeral Home. Visit stankyfuneralhome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected. Here's Russ Martin.
Hello, I'm Frank Sprinkle in for Russ Martin. A Rensselaer woman is facing charges after police say she disrupted an emergency room and intentionally coughed on hospital staff. Rensselaer police were called to Franciscan Health on September 21st about an unruly patient. Officers say 20-year-old Brittany Allen disturbed 7 people in the ER and became aggressive when staff tried to give her antibiotics. Investigators say Allen told staff she was going to give them COVID, then pulled off her mask and coughed into the faces of a nurse and a doctor. Allen is charged with 2 felony counts of battery of bodily waste on a public safety officer and 1 misdemeanor count of disorderly conduct. Charges were filed September 23rd. Applications are now open to fill 3 seats on the Indiana Utility Regulatory Commission, the agency that sets utility rates across the state. Governor Mike Braun says he's looking for what he calls entrepreneurial candidates to help protect ratepayers while keeping Indiana's energy supply stable. Braun emphasized that progress in energy shouldn't come at the expense of Hoosiers' ability to pay their bills. 2 commissioners, Sarah Freeman and Wesley Bennett, stepped down in October, and Chair Jim Houston's term already expired in April. He'll stay on until a replacement is named. Applications are due by October 14th, after which a nominating committee will begin interviews. Illinois State Police are again asking for the public's help in solving a 2007 double homicide in Momence. Employees Pamela Branca and Paul Jones were found dead inside the Burger King attached to a Circle K gas station on Gladiola Street. Police were called in the early morning of January 13, 2007, after a 911 call captured a woman screaming before the line went silent. The case remains unsolved, and with September recognized as National Cold Case Month, investigators are renewing their appeal for information. Tips can be submitted at isptips.illinois.gov or by email at isp.crimetips@illinois.gov. A cash reward may be available for information leading to an arrest. 2 Purdue University alumni are among NASA's newest class of astronaut candidates. Adam Furman and Yuri Kubo were named to the 2025 class, immediately joining Purdue's storied Cradle of Astronauts. With their selection, Purdue now counts 30 alumni chosen to NASA missions. University President Mon Chang celebrated the announcement, noting that Furman and Kubo will carry on the spirit of exploration rooted in Purdue's legacy, a legacy that includes Neil Armstrong, the first person on the moon, and Gene Cernan, the last. Furman, a U.S. Air Force officer, earned his master's in system engineering from Purdue in 2022. He was serving as director of operations for Air Force flight tests until when selected. Kubo, a 2008 and 2015 Purdue graduate in electrical and computer engineering, was senior vice president at Electric Hydrogen and recently recognized with Purdue's 38 by 38 award. NASA chose Thurman and Kubo for more than 8,000 applicants. They will join 8 others in nearly 2 years of training before becoming flight eligible for missions to low Earth orbit, the moon, and eventually Mars. Purdue's Cradle of Astronauts began in 1959 with Mercury 7 pioneer Gus Grissom. Today, it remains one of the most influential university pipelines to space exploration. And that's a look at your news. I'm Frank Sprinkle.
If you were to unexpectedly pass away, would your family know how you wanted to be remembered and completely agree on how to honor your memory? At Steinke Funeral Home of Rensselaer in Morocco, we know that differing opinions among family members can cause avoidable conflict and stress. When you pre-plan your funeral at Steinke Funeral Home, your family will know exactly what kind of funeral you want and how you want to be remembered. Call Steinke Funeral Home at 219-866-5151 or visit steinkefuneralhome.com to ensure your final wishes are respected.
Local obituaries are sponsored by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Respect, dignity, compassion. 3 simple words, yet they mean a great deal to us. They represent those values we strive to offer each and every family we serve, just as we have for nearly 70 years. Jackson Funeral Chapels, Jackson Monuments, and Memory Garden Cemetery.
89-year-old Ova J. Davis of Couts passed away September 22nd. Friends may call from 4 until 7 p.m. today at Boardsman Funeral Home at Wheatfield with a 7 p.m. Moose Pilgrim service at the funeral home. Services for Ova J. Davis will be held at the Boardsman Funeral Home at 10 a.m. on Friday, September 26th, with Pastor Bill Taylor officiating. Interment will be at the Couts Graceland Cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials can be made out to Couts American Legion number 301 or Moose Lodge number 783. be. Portsmouth Funeral Home in Wheatfield has been entrusted with the arrangements. 50-year-old Jamison Jamie C. Overton of Kentucky, formerly of Rensselaer, passed away on September 8th. Friends may call today from 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. Central Time at Brookside Church of Rensselaer. A time of remembrance for Jamie Overton with full military rites will follow at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer has been entrusted with the arrangements. To share memories and their condolences, please visit jacksonfuneral.com. 85-year-old Goldie Ruth Blackledge of Rensselaer passed away September 20th. Friends may call on Friday, September 26th from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer. Funeral services for Goldie Ruth Blackledge will follow at noon Central Time with Pastor Nicholas Blackledge officiating. Interment will take place at Fair Oaks Cemetery. To share memories and our condolences, please visit jacksonfuneral.com. 75-year-old Karen Morris of Rensselaer passed away September 11th. Visitation will be Friday, September 26th from 9 a.m. until 11 a.m. at Stanky Funeral Home of Rensselaer. A memorial service for Karen Morris will be held on Friday, September 26th at 11 a.m. at Stanky Funeral Home of Rensselaer with Joshua Snyder officiating. Memories and condolences may be shared with the family at stankyfuneralhome.com. 83-year-old Roger A. Fox of DeMott passed away on September 19th. Friends may call on Friday, September 26th at Geisen Funeral Home, Cremation and Reception Center in Crown Point from 10 a.m. until noon Central Time. Funeral services for Roger Fox will take place on Friday at noon Central Time at Geisen Funeral Cremation and Reception Center in Crown Point. Interment to follow at Hebron Cemetery. Memories and condolences may be expressed at GeisonFuneralHome.com. 65-year-old Randy Eugene Reinhold of Virginia Beach, Virginia, passed away August 6th. There will not be a visitation or funeral. Graveside services for Randy Reinhold will be held at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday, September 26th at the Winnemex Cemetery with military honors provided by the American Legion, VFW, and U.S. Navy. In honor of Randy, the family requests that you register as an organ donor. Memorial contributions may be made to Navy Marine Corps Relief Society. Online tributes may be offered at friendmortuary.com. Local arrangements entrusted to Friend Mortuary in Winamac. 86-year-old John Clarence Jack Dwanger of Oxford passed away on September 16th. Visitation will be held on September 27th from 10 a.m. until 12:30 Eastern Time at St. Patrick's Catholic Church in Oxford. Rosary will immediately follow visitation at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, with the funeral mass for Jack Dwanger starting at 1 o'clock Eastern Time. Burial will immediately follow St. Patrick's Cemetery adjacent to the church. Arrangements entrusted to Gertz, Windler, and Keller Funeral Homes, Fowler Chapel. Memories and condolences may be expressed at kellerfh.com. 74-year-old Sharon D. Harding of Rensselaer passed away on September 16th. A time of remembrance will be held on Tuesday, September 30th from 4 to 6 p.m. Central Time at Jackson Funeral Chapel of Rensselaer. To share memories and or condolences, please visit jacksonfuneral.com. That's a look at your area funeral arrangements brought to you by Jackson Funeral Chapels.
Weather is brought to you by Rensselaer Iron and Metal.
Today, a 20% chance of showers between 7 a.m. and noon. Mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 72. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 50. Friday, partly sunny, then gradually becoming sunny with a high near 78. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 54. Saturday, sunny with a high near 81. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 55.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Touhyville. Two Tuohys are better than one.
Wake up, it's morning.
It's Thursday.
Thursday? Must be Thursday. Could never get the hang of Thursdays.
This is going to be such an exciting day. I hope you enjoy it.
Be excited about it and have fun.
A day full of excitement.
I just know this is going to be a great day.
It's just Thursday.
Why are you so happy?
Better than the alternative.
Glasses always half full.
Of what?
Of coffee!
Let's start the show.
97.7 The Q and 98 Gold. Good morning. Welcome to Touhyville. It is Thursday, Therapy Thursday with Dr. Nikki Monty. Good morning, Dr. Nikki. How are you?
I'm just dandy.
Good.
Dandy.
Glad to hear it. So last week we chatted and you were about to go off to your book launch. It was last Thursday. Your big book launch in California. Tell us all about it. Tell us how it went. How did it go? And most importantly, I know you were nervous as any party thrower would be. Did people show up?
Yeah. Well, the thing was to start at 6:30, and at 6:15, I was still saying to Tom, what if nobody shows up? Growing up, side note, accumulating age, that started with 0 and went to 17. Since I was in boarding school forever, I didn't have that experience of a birthday party that is anybody coming here. Is anybody? I was always in school on my birthday in a boarding school. So it's not like people weren't going to show up or that they were going to show up. It was kind of neither way. I don't even remember if we got cakes on our birthday or something. We probably did. Anyway, and people said happy, but we're just there. It's like you're living in a giant compound. So that it wasn't like, oh, I don't know if anybody that I invited is coming to my party. There wasn't even that conversation in the air. So I had never had that experience. And when I did, I used to do these orphan Christmases, for all the people who didn't have family, could come to my house and be, my apartment, whatever it was, because I, felt like an orphan all my life, even though I wasn't. And so I started these orphan Christmases, and that way I didn't have to be alone when I didn't have a partner, in between all my zillions of relationships and marriages. And then other people had a place to go as well, right? So I always had those things, and people always showed up. But in this case, it's LA. LA is, people say yes, and then they don't show up. Or people just don't answer to invitate, or whatever, something better comes up kind of thing. Sure. And so there were, I would say, a third of the list of people that confirmed did not show up. However, there were people I wasn't expecting that did show up.
Great.
And so it turned out to be 11. And there were a couple couples, both of whom had COVID. You know what I mean? There were some of their things. There were real things that happened.
Life happened. Yeah.
One woman didn't, a guy didn't get back from New York in time. He was still on the plane. It's forgivable. So
yeah, I mean, listen, that's what I always say. Life gets in the way of life. You need to have an idea of what you want to do, but yeah.
But the people who came, I'm going to put so much into it. I tend to overcomplicate things, as I told you last time, and even now that I think I'm much more, much simpler. I live a much simpler life than I did, and I do. Still, I'm an ex-actress. I want the flow and the thing, and I had this whole plan, and we rehearsed it and all these things. And oh my God, we had a giant cake with my face on it. I thought, if I see my face, so the face is on the book. We had bookmarks. I'll show you. We had two quotes. One was from me, and one was from someone smarter than me. And so these are the bookmarks. If you can see. So the bookmarks is the cover with the QR code on it, right? And there were two, and this is sort of a side note, there were two. And this is my quote, which is from the book. When bad programs happen to good people, we reboot.
I like it.
I think that's cute. And this is from, okay, these are both the same thing. Why is that? Oh, because I didn't pull it. I'm a little, it's been a busy week.
Yeah.
Lots of promotions and things like that. So it's a little bit, okay. This is from Carlos Castaneda. The aim is to balance the fear of being alive with the wonder of being alive.
Ooh, yeah, that's good.
So we had that. So we had pictures of that. We had the book all over the place, which, as you know, has my picture on it, because we've showed that on air. And we had a giant cake the size of Vermont with my picture on it. And what was funny was at the end, when we served the cake, nobody wanted to eat my face.
For sure, yeah.
Which I was simultaneously moved by and a little insulted. I wasn't quite.
Now here, maybe this will help you through. It'll help you through the idea of like looking everywhere and seeing your face. So I'm wearing a shirt today with Cheryl and my face on it. I've had people comment to me, wow, I've never been able to walk around with my face on a shirt, and they think it's ego. And I mean, if you look behind Cheryl, she's got a picture of the two of us. Behind our video is a picture of the two of us when we go to commercial. But here's how I do it. It's brand. It's not really us. It's not really us, but people that don't understand that think it's ego. And it's like, no, it's brand. It's brand. It's not.
But we had this, one of the things that happened, first of all, people came, and a lot, there were sort of 3 cores of people that already knew each other because they had been in work with me. They had done group work, or they, I just have this very fluid kind of a practice where I'm not the kind of practice where you go in to this, the waiting room, you push a light, one person goes out one door, one person comes in, it's, hey, how you doing? And everybody.
Oh, okay.
So it's just it's a different kind of, it's a, like I said, a flow practice, I would call it. So people knew each other. And Tom attends this men's group where he's the sort of the rock and, the wise elder, so to speak, of these men. They're trying to figure out how to be men in the world today. And they all came because they meet here in my sacred space, and they were like, she's our landlord, we have to go to this. So I just give, it was not that, they come and they use the space, and it's just a gift to them. But anyway, so there were, because of the way the space was and the interesting notion of how the space was, and I think I mentioned that the place is called, it's an art gallery, and it's called Black Sheep, which is, for me, I almost didn't care what it was going to look like when I saw the name. I said, no, this is my place.
This is it.
And then I went in, and it's got black walls, and it's this sort of funky, odd space with just huge couches. And it was fantastic. It was fantastic. And because people were so excited to celebrate this event, first of all, I've been talking about it for 4.5 years, but also I go, finally, they were just so supportive and lovely. Right. It felt like there were 100 people there, and there weren't. There whatever amount there were plenty, but and we had a coffee cart, and I was telling everybody there's free parking in a coffee cart. Forget the book. There's free coffee in a book. I'll go to any place.
Which is funny because in a big city, that's a big deal, free parking. But like to us out here, like that was one of those things when I first got into radio. They said, whatever you do in a commercial, don't put free parking. You're just filling time. Like, because in most areas, everybody has free parking. But in a big city, I mean,
Los Angeles,
Chicago, we go to Chicago, when we were going to spend the day in downtown Chicago, we looked for who has the cheapest parking, and it's cheaper to park there and then Uber around downtown than to pay for the parking for the day.
Absolutely.
I remember the first time I stayed at a hotel, and the hotel said, we're charging for parking, and I went, no, I'm staying at the hotel.
I know. It's so funny.
Right. Am I allowed to use your bathrooms too?
Right.
I mean, yeah, that's a little bit extra, but we have coins for you.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Remember those bathrooms? Coins.
Well, anyway, back in Europe. Yeah.
So what I had done, and I just did this because of the way we were using the space. It was 2 big rooms, and the way we were using the space, we were doing the reading in one room, and we had director's chairs and everything. So I put the this is all leading to, let me give you a spoiler alert. As always, the best things in life happen by surprise, not by plan.
Okay.
So you could create a structure for something, which is cool because it gives it a house to live in, right? If you're going to decorate your house in a beautiful way, if you're going to decorate your life in a beautiful way, it's nice to have walls. So you can put things on them and against them and, all of those things. But so I had brought this huge table in, and we had gift bags, and, because it's me. So we have gift bags, and it was all in the blue hair motif, and everything was, and the bookmarks and the books and the coffee cart. So we and pastries, So we put out this long table. Where are we going to put the books? It's an art gallery, It's not. You didn't have a bunch of tables around. So we brought in a table, this long table, and we set up all the books. So you walked in and there was this, books and bags and whatever. And so what happened was, in most readings, as far as I understand it, I've only been to a few, but you do the reading and then people buy the books. That's not what happened. People walked in, they saw the books, they immediately bought the books. And so what happened was, because of that, people were settled in, and there were only, a handful of people who hadn't had time to do that by the time they got there. So we had a little bit of afterwards. So people weren't there till late, like longer than they needed to be.
Right.
They enjoyed the experience. They had the book. I signed the book, and then they could, right after the reading, if they wanted to, or shortly thereafter, leave, not get in a long line. Mm-hmm. So that was really great and surprising.
Yeah.
And it took, but what I did was I took audio clips. So we'd have an audio clip and then the scene that came right after the audio clip. And I had 2 actors reading with me. And so we read live from the book. And as I said at the beginning, I want to say what we say on the plane. This has been modified to fit the screen, right? So right. I had taken a lot out. So we'd have an audio, and then we'd do the reading that audio went into, and then we'd have an audio and then a reading. And so it was really flowing. And at the end, which I had cut in half to where it started, because I was doing like a Broadway performance by the time I finished with the prelude. So I cut it in half. They were just sitting there, and you could see that they wanted more, which was
nice.
Great, which was great. And so
yeah,
that's it.
That's the end. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very, very. It was just lovely. People were generous and supportive, and I felt nothing but gratitude. Nice. I felt so grateful to have, the support. I saw people I hadn't seen in years showed up to this. I mean, there was a woman there I hadn't seen in 20 years. Mm-hmm. And so it was great. I would have them once a month if I could do that, because It was so fun. It was just fun.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, it was very cool. And the actors I did with me were wonderful. And, they did different parts. And my woman that was going to read with me decided she didn't want to do it because she just wanted to enjoy the experience. She was a very old friend of mine, actor. And so I read all the women. But I do that in the book too. So
that's fine. So well, wonderful. I'm so glad that the launch went well and went great. And now we're into the pre-sales. Mm-hmm. People can get on Amazon. They can grab it. It's already on Audible. That's how we started listening to it. On Audible.
It's on Audible, and people have been ordering the ebook and the Kindle, and they come immediately.
Oh, well, there you go.
Only the paper book and the hardcover, take a bit more time. All right. But so that was very cool. And so I was surprised. I didn't know Audible. I thought that's what I was told, that they would all go at the same time. Yeah. But like you did.
Yeah.
It was there, and then that was my introduction to the fact that could happen.
Yeah, we bought it on Audible last week, and
we're going to put some. I'm going to put some clips once I get the film back. I'm chasing the filmmaker. I had it videoed. I'm going to get some. I'm going to put some things on social media, and I'll send you some stuff too.
Very cool. Very cool. So, it's still early on. Getting any feedback on the book yet? Getting any response yet? Or
unbelievable. It's been unbelievable. So just because it's very early on, and and it's mostly people that already know me, but the people that don't know, and I after lunch, day after lunch, somebody who bought the book I had barely worked with, but I also haven't seen in years. She wrote me and she said, I was up all night. I couldn't put the book down.
That kind of That's a great compliment.
And things like I got something yesterday. So oh my God, I'm loving this. There's so much resonance. And this and that's reminded me I should do this. And oh God, I see this and this and this. I really want to discuss all of it in the depth and but even people who don't know me, I've gotten some pre-reviews and that are just all great, glowing reviews, so I don't know if that's typical for early on in a book. This is my first experience with this kind of a thing. I didn't promote anything else. I just wrote them and said here they are. So it's very interesting, and it's interesting what people take, what they're struck by in different places, because there's a little something for everybody.
Yeah. Well, like you said, I mean, we don't know, we know you, but we don't know this you. We know the now you. That's all we know. So it's really interesting. I want to divert for a second because it popped in my brain when you were talking about Tom, your man, has a men's group, and that interests me because we were just talking about earlier this week, or might have been late last week, the idea of girls' night out and men's night out, and that there was a story about 22% or that women need a girls' night out every 22 days, but it doesn't really talk about a men's night out. That, and we had a story about that 1 in every 8 people have never cried tears of joy. And I think that there's definitely a male thing there. There's still a male thing there that some men feel like they shouldn't be allowed to cry and feel that. And I'm the opposite. There are things that I got from my dad. There are things that I got from my mom, and my mom will cry at the drop of a hat. They gave her a little like fun award at Cub Scouts, and she teared up and cried. And that was my mom, and that's me. Like, I will get emotional. I will get watching. Our oldest daughter was took her black belt test in karate at 12 years old, and broke boards, and I got teared up. Our daughter would score a basket in basketball, and I would get teared up. My emotions are on the edge. So I wanted to get your take on both of those things: the idea of girls' night out and lack of men's night out, and the idea of people not crying happy tears.
Okay, those are really different topics,
two different topics. We might not be able to get to both today, but both popped in my head. So
right. So the first thing is, well, let me start with the last thing first in terms of tears. In those 8 people, I wonder how many were women and how many were men. But so anyway, it's also, I would say that there's still a big proportion of women who will not allow themselves to be vulnerable and allow their tears of joy or sorrow to come forward. Really? Rage sometimes, but joys or sorrow. Because they're very masculinized and they're very shut down. And they think it shows weakness. And this is the same thing with men, weakness. People don't understand, for the most part, or there is a lot of misunderstanding, that vulnerability equals weakness, which of course it does not. Vulnerability is actually the strongest position you can take, because if you allow yourself to be vulnerable, if you allow yourself to feel deeply the joy that brings the tears, or deeply the sorrow that brings the tears, or even the fear that brings the tears, if you allow that to be visible, it says that you can tolerate anybody's response to what you say and do and are. You can tolerate anybody's response. So it's not about, we don't be vulnerable for others. We be vulnerable for ourselves with others. Ooh, okay. And so allowing tears, like, what are we hiding from? And if people see our vulnerability, they're going to use it against me. How so? Like, in what way are they going to use it against you? Going to tell on you? Mm-hmm. And so
they make fun of you for it. I mean, it's not. I've definitely ran through that with my bosses before.
Yeah, well, vulnerability is about
there's nothing you can do. There's nothing I can do, because it's.
Well, they make fun of you. You stand up for yourself, and that's about them. It's not about you.
Right.
And to remember that it's not
Mm-hmm.
personal thing. So if somebody says, "Oh, did you get hurt?"
Right.
You go, "Yeah."
Mm-hmm.
Where do they go from there?
Right.
Nowhere. Then they're just knocked. There's nothing like yes is the most powerful word in the universe, right? Yes. But first you say yes to yourself. You say, yes, I want to live from the inside out, because that's what I don't. First of all, I don't want to spend all the time trying to figure out what to say to who.
Right.
It's too much brain drain.
Right. This is the authentic me.
Yeah.
And take it, leave it, criticize it, whatever, good, bad, or otherwise. I remember kind of how I handled the situation when I had just sold like a couple $1 million worth of business, and it all came at one time, boom, right? And it was from the Midwest. So in terms of travel and tourism, you'd think Florida would do a better, you know what I mean? Like you expected that from Florida, you expected that, but you didn't expect that from the Midwest.
Yeah.
And so the first thing out of their mouths was, who dresses you in the morning? And I remember going, what? You're wearing Flintstone on your dress. Like, what is that about?
Yeah.
Who cares if I just closed a couple $1 million? Like, what?
You know,
really,
well, I
you're not
think
paying for it. That's the good news. Like,
that's right. Well, people are very insecure about themselves.
Yeah.
And they, a lot of people have never been celebrated in a real way, and they don't celebrate themselves, and therefore they don't know how to celebrate others. So it's a long conversation. That's a whole, that's a whole hour for us. But as a quickie on the other thing, men's night out and women's night out, certainly, I guess that just sparked by men's group, which is a whole different thing than men out and women out. But
yeah.
Right. I think in the overall, it's important for men to be with men and women to be with women. And this is, I think that there's something that we get. There's a nourishment we get from being with our own gender in terms of resonance, in terms of, the conversations that, for instance, my male gay couples and my female gay couples, lesbian couples have, is identical to the conversation that my heterosexual couples have. It's identical. It's not, gender is not the issue, right? It's who you love and how you love is not the issue.
Mm-hmm.
However, in terms of camaraderie and collective, like the way we talk to each other, women with women are important. And men. I remember back in the day, Gloria Allred were trying to get women should be able to go to men's clubs. And I was like, boy, you do not understand the feminine and the masculine at all. You do not. This isn't a social, it's not anti-women.
Right. It's equal but
anti-men.
Yeah.
It's people, there's a wonderfulness to that. Now, what you're doing on men's night out and women's day out is, I know people do that too. And, sometimes that, involves a lot of drinking and a lot of them. That's a different conversation. But in terms of men gathering together and women gathering together, I think it's really important that we do that and that we have women friends. It was a long time I didn't have women friends because I was so masculinized. I didn't like other women or trust other women. I didn't trust myself. Why would I want to hang with people I don't trust? I knew how to work men, so that was cool. I could just have this subtle come hither thing going on, whether I was interested or not. That was not so. It was manipulation. But when I started loving myself and working with myself, I began to have really. I have both men and women friends, both gay and straight, all the things.
Yeah.
And I have a mix, and my closest friends are a mix of men and women. And it's very heartening to know that it really is about people, but not gender.
Right.
And that being said, women who are really in their feminine or, really proud of being women, let's say, we think differently than men. We just think differently. I remember seeing this guy, this is a side note, this guy, and I have to stop on time today because I have a client right after this, but, and he was a brain specialist, and he had these two brain models, right? And the woman's brain was like, what? Everything was there's all wires going on like this, popping, everything's going on. And over in the men's thing, everything was in little compartments. And there was a compartment that was completely empty. And he said, when you ask your partner, your male partner or friend, what are you thinking? And he says, nothing. It's true. There's nothing in this compartment. He said that. There is nothing. It's impossible for a woman to believe that there is a moment where you can think nothing.
Now here, I know we don't, we have a little bit of time left, but when I was listening to your book, I was struck by or wanting to know from you, what do you want the reader to walk away with?
I want the reader. It's like an art piece. They were going to walk away with what they're going to walk away. But my favorite thing for the reader to walk away with is that we are responsible for the choices we make, and real change, true change, authentic change is possible. Nice. And of course, it's never too late to find love, but that's another thing.
Yeah, that's great. Obviously, you can always go to stucknomore.com if you want to order the book, stucknomore.com/books. But you can also, on the screen right now is the QR code. You just grab your phone, get that QR code. It'll send you right there, and you'll be able to grab it right there on the on your phone. Download the Audible app and get the Audible app so you can go right along while you're driving and listen, and it's read by the author. So there you go. That's
by the author, and you can have it in your hands tonight.
Yes,
today.
Yes,
that's like magic that you did that.
Well,
I mean, to me, that's magic.
I know, but that's my favorite way to consume books now. Is I do it in pieces.
We're always in the car, and we're always trying to.
I understand that piece, but being able to put the QR code on the screen, I don't. Tell me you're sending a rocket to the moon, I would be just as impressed.
I know, it's great, but you know what? There's some things about technology that are just phenomenal. Like I love that for years you and I did the radio show together without seeing each other. And
I know.
And I love that we can see each other and hand signals and talk, and other people can see our feelings as well. So I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So Dr. Nikki, another wonderful week with you. I know you have to run. We have to run. So have yourself a wonderful week. And for those of you hanging out with us on the radio, stick around. We'll be back with more fun here in Touhyville.
Yeah, and if you do get the book, people.
Yes.
Let Cheryl and what's your name, Steve? Right?
Steve. I'll be Steve.
Cheryl and Steve know if you have questions, if there's anything that moves you. I would love to hear about that.
Absolutely. Yes. Please let us know. Really, and just let us know if you grab the book. Like just shoot us a message and say, hey, I picked it up. I'm starting it today. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So all right, we'll be back with more fun here in Touhyville. Stick around.
When you think of diamonds, what comes to mind?
Getting engaged?
Your wedding day?
A favorite anniversary. Diamonds tend to be associated with special memories. The next time you hear the word diamonds, you need to think of Vierk's Fine Jewelry.
At Vierk's, we have the area's largest and finest selection, featuring hundreds of in-stock certified diamonds, all shapes and sizes, and specializing in a carat and larger.
And our prices and quality will meet or exceed anyone's, from the mall to the internet to even New York's Diamond District.
And for true expertise, Vierk's has Lafayette's only GIA graduate gemologist in residence, along with the area's only, and we do mean only, USPAP compliant jewelry appraiser.
Let Vierk's help make any occasion shine with the perfect diamond for your individual taste, style, and budget.
If you're serious about a diamond and serious about saving money, then you need to visit Vierk's Fine Jewelry. Seriously.
Corner of 18th and Main, Lafayette, Vierks.com.
Hands-on career training is waiting for you at St. Joseph's of Indiana, located in Rensselaer.
Our Building and Trades and CDL Academy give you real experience with certified instructors in small class sizes. You'll learn foundational knowledge, build practical skills, and gain the confidence to take the next step in your journey. Classes start soon. Are you ready to take the first step toward a better future? Visit stjoe.edu to sign up today. Start here, go anywhere.
Looking for the freshest fruits and veggies around? Come on down to the Rensselaer Farmers Market every Saturday morning from 7:30 to 11:30 at Halleck Park on Cullen Street, right across from the police station. From local seasonal produce to fresh baked breads, sweet treats, beef, pork, and chicken, and handmade creations from local artists, there's something for everyone. When it comes to fresh fruits and vegetables, shorter time and distance from farm to table means more vitamins, more minerals, and more flavor. And don't forget, our Tuesday evening markets run during July and August from 4:30 to 6 p.m., so you can stop by after work. Cash preferred, street parking available. Eat healthy, shop local, support farmers. Only at the Rensselaer Farmers Market.
Barktoberfest is back. The Lowell Women's Club presents Barktoberfest Saturday, October 4th from 9 till 2:30 at the Bark Park at Freedom Park in Lowell. Pet blessings, canine demonstrations, raffle prizes, vendors for our friends and their humans, pet costume contest, and more. Find out more at Barktoberfest Facebook page or call 219-765-2551.
Morning, Zoe. Got donuts.
Jeff Bridges, why are you still living above our garage?
Well, I dig the mattress, and I want to be in a T-Mobile commercial like you. Teach me, Sylvana.
Oh, no, I'm not really prepared. I couldn't possibly. At T-Mobile, get the new iPhone 17 Pro on them. It's designed to be the most powerful iPhone yet and has the ultimate pro camera system.
Wow, impressive. Let me try. T-Mobile is the best place to get iPhone 17 Pro because they've got the best network.
Nice, Jeffrey.
You heard them. T-Mobile is the best place to get the new iPhone 17 Pro on us with eligible trade-in in any condition.
So, what are we having for lunch?
Dude, my work here is done.
The 24-monthly bill credits on Experience Beyond for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off earlier or cancel. Finance agreement iPhone 17 Pro, 256 gigs, $1,099.99 and new line minimum $100 plus a month plan with auto pay plus taxes and fees required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence Data 1H2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
We're definitely going to be late to the concert. I feel like we should be there by now.
I'm just taking a little detour. I gotta fill up my gas tank, and I know this place a couple towns over where the gas is cheaper.
Are you serious? We're gonna be late for the concert because you're driving out of the way for cheaper gas? Just use Upside.
What's Upside?
Upside is the free cashback app that gets you real cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait, I can get cash back just for buying the gas I need anyway?
Yes, I use it all the time, and I've made around $200. Now pull over so you can download the Upside app before we miss the concert.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code LIFE to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank, PayPal, or as a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code LIFE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code LIFE for a 25 cents per gallon bonus. That's code LIFE. Touhyville. Two Touhies are better than one.
It's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Thursday! Guess what time it is?
Well, what time is it?
It's time to get...
It's time to
get some! Get some! Get some!
Get some! Get some!
Some what? Some what?
Get some coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
And then
We can start.
Start the show.
Welcome into Touhyville. Stephen Show with you here, hanging out on a Thursday. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed Therapy Thursday with Dr. Nikki. Got a little bit into men's night and women's night, and
book.
Yeah, we covered that as well. But the idea of men crying, it's okay. It's okay to cry. I cry all the time. Usually it's when I open my
I make
bank
him
account.
cry. Do I get anything for that? No.
Portion of the show is running brought to us by.
No,
I didn't say it. You said it. I didn't say it. So later on when you're yelling at me, don't say I said it.
Oh
You
my
said it.
gosh.
You said it. Portion of the show is running brought to us by the Good Table Family Restaurant in Kentland. Good food, good times, good friends at the Good Table in Kentland. Visit them online on Facebook You can see their daily specials. They post their daily specials usually right around the time the show ends. They might even have them up by now today for the Good Table Family Restaurant in Kentland. All right, time for the Mr. P Locksmith and Security Dumb Criminal of the Day.
Perhaps it's time you tried a new profession. What I mean is, you don't seem to be a very good thief. Maybe you should try something else.
All right, today's Dumb Criminal, once again, Florida. I think we may have had it all week. Might have been all week so far.
This whole week has been a
so
Florida
far,
week.
Yep. 26-year-old guy named Juan Leon was arrested last week after he was caught during burnouts at a red light. The bigger problem was he had been drinking before doing that. So you're already going to catch the attention of the police by doing your burnouts. Yeah, doing burnouts.
Is that not to be mistaken for I am the burnout?
Maybe,
Or
maybe.
But burnout does burnouts.
Burnout does burnouts. It's double the burnouts. It's like spearmint gum, but with burnouts.
Double the pleasure.
Double your burnouts. Double your fun. Oh
gosh.
So Juan wasn't doing the burnouts though because he was hammered. No. Juan, why were you doing the burnouts? I was doing it to impress girls. Now, I just want to, for the record, Cheryl, you're a girl. Have burnouts ever impressed you? I mean,
I can't say that they have, Steve.
I think Juan, you may want to try a different tactic with the ladies. I'm just saying, I don't. What's up, ladies? Watch this, how I can put my foot on the gas and the brake at the same time, huh? Watch this, how I can ruin my tires, huh? Let's check that out. Yeah. I know, you're impressed, aren't you? Where are you going? Where are you going?
Where you go?
Oh, wait. How about if I go, woo, woo, check her out? Does that turn you guys on? Hoots and hollers, does that do it for you? Here's the good news in the story. Police probably wouldn't have noticed Juan if they didn't hear him revving his engine so loud, which means he could have kept driving after drinking and put innocent people at risk, but he did not because he was too stupid. And he had to rev his engine, like people that used to live near you would do it at 5 o'clock in the morning just for fun. Just rev your engine. I have to show how impressive it is that I don't have a muffler. Every once in a while, I'll be walking Ace. And there'll be a car or a truck that just goes by or like takes off from the stop sign. It's just like, I'm like, okay, neato. You have a giant truck. Okay. Now what? What?
Right.
Who were you doing that for? It's just me and Ace, and all it does is cause us to turn our head. Is this a game of made you look?
Right.
Is it made you look? Like, okay. Yeah, you have a loud car. Okay. Juan was charged with DUI, reckless driving, aggravated assault, criminal mischief, and not impressing girls. He was also charged with not impressing them at all.
All I'm thinking about is how he's going to have to tell the guy who puts his $7,000 rims on his $2,000 beater.
Right. Doing it to impress girls.
I needed the money for my bail.
I need to get bail from doing burnouts for the girls. Protect yourself from dumb criminals with Mr. P Locksmith and Security. Don't leave yourself vulnerable. Talk with Mr. P today about surveillance and locks for your home or business. Visit him at mrplocksmith.com. And of course, you can always go and like Mr. P on Facebook as well. That's Mr. P Locksmith and Security on Facebook or mrplocksmith.com. All right. Quick break. Then we come back. We got to end on a high note. The only problem with today, we had one hit wonder day, so that took up the first hour. Then we had Dr. Nikki. I have so much that I wanted to get to today, so we're gonna have to save it for tomorrow. But stick around
because tomorrow's Bill Curtis.
Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna have any time for anything. Breaking news, Bill Curtis on tomorrow, 8 o'clock hour.
Weather sponsored by Rensselaer Care Center, recently named by Newsweek one of America's best nursing homes.
Today, a 20% chance of showers between 7 a.m. and noon. Mostly sunny and breezy with a high near 72. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 50. Friday, partly sunny, then gradually becoming sunny with a high near 78. Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 54. Saturday, sunny with a high near 81. Saturday night, mostly clear with a low around 55.
That's your forecast from the Weather Center.
Recorded in front of a live studio audience.
Welcome back to Who Wants to Be a Home Improvement Guru. We're in the lightning round. The winner of this round will be the grand prize winner. So let's go. What hardware store has been serving Rensselaer and the surrounding area with the goal of being your one-stop shop for all of your home improvement needs since 1987? Bill.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Who has a great selection of name brand hand and power tools, paint, plumbing supplies, doors, and windows? Susie.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer.
Correct. Our final question. If you call 219-204-2140 when you're looking for help with a project, they can refer you to the right person for the job. Joe.
Kim's Hardware and Lumber?
Correct. Looks like we're out of time, but with Kim's Hardware and Lumber, you're always a winner because from the roof to the basement, Kim's Hardware and Lumber, College Square, Rensselaer has you covered. Open 7 days a week.
What is 988? It's a way forward. It's a listening ear. It's whatever help you need, when you need it. The 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline offers trained crisis specialists, ready to talk to you 24/7. If you or someone you love is experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis in their life, call or text 988. Want more information? Visit 988indiana.org.
Did you know that Jasper County REMC offers scholarships for local students along with fun and educational opportunities throughout the year? Whether it's learning about how state government runs and how bills become laws, to fun and educational camps along with life-changing educational adventures. To find out more about the opportunities Jasper County REMC provides for local students, visit jasperremc.com and click on the Community tab and then select Student Opportunities.
Life is about connecting. Music, email, movies, shopping, social media, gaming, and streaming. Nitco is here to help you with all that technology has to offer. Nitco offers high-speed internet for your home or business. Nitco has an incredible lineup of TV channels for all your viewing needs with television the way you want it. Nitco also is your home for telephone service. Need all three? Nitco has great savings when you bundle. Visit nitco.com today or call 1-800-621-2344 because life is about connecting with Nitco.
All right. That is going to do it for us. Another fine, fun day hanging out with you guys here in Touhyville. Before we get to end on a high note, though, so you were asking yesterday about, okay, what does Jimmy Kimmel do like to counteract the idea that he's not on the Sinclair and the Nexstar stations?
Yeah.
He may have gotten a little bit of attention for this whole
yeah, you think
this whole suspension and stuff. He actually broke his own record.
Oh boy.
For most YouTube views for a monologue. So had more than 19 million views as of last night for his monologue on YouTube. So
wow. And didn't he have like his viewership too on that when he came back was like 6 million?
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, for the actual like
the show.
For the show itself on television. Yeah. Despite
it
only
being,
having 80%
right.
Whatever you call it. Viewership or
Sinclair
or
and Nexstar
covered
20%.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah. I'm just seeing if I can find now where it ended up at. Still at 19 million views. So 19 million views.
Wow. So
it was so popular. I posted a thing last night about 8:00 at night of us talking about it, and it's got over 1,200 views.
Wow.
Just from last night. And it was just us talking about it. That's how popular it got. So
yeah, that's close to 19 million.
we're gonna change Cheryl's segment to end on a jerk note. That's what we're. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I say on One Hit Wonder Day? I get knocked down, but I get up again.
I was going to say, he loves me. Yeah.
All right, let's end on a high note, shall we?
All right. Today's inspirational quote is from one of my favorites, Oprah Winfrey.
She loves bread. No,
bread.
Different one.
I love bread. Have a nice day, y'all. No. The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams.
Ooh. Yep.
The biggest adventure you can take is to live the life of your dreams.
All right. Well,
go get it.
Trying to live it every day. Giving it our best shot here. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. Hope you enjoyed listening to the show today as much as we enjoyed doing it. Come on out and see us. We're going to be at Shorty's Marathon, noon to 2 today. Come on by.
Come say hi.
Customer Appreciation Day. Cookout. Hoosier Lottery. Fun stuff. T-shirts and
giveaways.
More. Giveaways. Gift card giveaways. Discounted gas. What's that? Discounted gas. What's that? Discounted gas. So make your plans to head over there. What? Now
Steve's
what?
Favorite one-hit wonder, as I stutter.
Yes. Discounted gas. All right. We'll see you guys out there today, noon to 2, or we'll be back here tomorrow morning in Touhyville. Take care.
Brad Gutwine from Gutwine Motor Company in Monon.
In a small town, it's how you